W'orld.
W'orld. I understand.
Of Aun'yar, which is a small little town colony world around an archaeological dig.
Dun, 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 dun.
But Lord Rhynus the Virulent of the Death Guard is very feeling good after his victory last week over the hated Mechanicus. He's crushed the servants of the false god.
Wait, did he?
Yeah, in the last battle he won.
All right, great.
At the end,
You've already washed it from your. You've already purged your
I
memory
live
bank.
in the now.
he destroyed their Night Titan and managed to eke out a victory.
That I do remember. Okay, yes,
in the
got
end.
it. All caught up.
So after his victory, he's come searching new glories for Papa Nurgle.
All right.
And he's come to this world, and he just starts out by everyone's dead. Let's just start that out.
Let's just kill everybody.
Let's just kill everyone.
Fun.
So there's a few Tau have survived under the command of the Cadre Fireblade, known as the Dark Blade. That's this guy in here.
The Dark Blade. He's in there.
Yeah,
You'll
it's
see him. He's in there.
And he
really fortifying this tower
Yes.
down.
This is the archaeological dig, so he and his lone remaining ethereal roll or something, I don't know. He doesn't have a name. He's not they've defended
Not
here,
important enough.
but the brave Tau battleship commander known as Ironsights arrived on the world with reinforcements, and they're going to be fighting over here, and they're trying. The Ironsights has taken one of the artifacts, but the ethereal is stopping it from using it right now. But there's some weird field going on.
Something weird is going on once the artifacts were exposed.
Yes.
Whoa.
So let's go over the mission for today real quickly. We got a little bit of a narrative mission.
Okay.
So the Tau force were divided into two strike forces. There
Okay.
was the main force, the defensive force, which is the one that represents the Tau idea of Kauyan, which is like ranged firepower
Yep.
and everything. So they set up in the middle of the board, and the other force, which represents the Tau idea of Montauk, which is like close range, decisive strike. That's all the battles, that's all the crisis suits and stuff. They're all waiting on Manta. So the entire force, even the ones that can't normally, on turn 2, going forward, they can make Manta strikes. They can drop in on the field.
All right.
Oh, fun.
And the Tau will get the first turn.
Okay.
And we've got a couple special rules going on. So there's something crazy going on with this artifacts. We don't know if it's a defensive field that was in the archaeological dig that we breached, or if it's like a taint. But every turn,
It could always bet on it being a taint.
Yes.
Because it's Warhammer 40,000. It's a taint.
So at the beginning of each round, we're going to roll a dice, and I'm going to consult a chart. And there's 6 possible options that we could have. So we've seen stuff like this before. On a roll of a 1, there's low gravity. All units double their movement for that entire turn.
Oh!
So it could get pretty crazy.
And advanced rolls are just their movement statistic.
Movement statistic.
Okay.
Okay.
On a 2, the result is bees again.
Bees!
At the end of their movement phase, any units that end their movement in terrain must roll a dice on a 4+. They set D6 mortal wounds.
Oh, God.
The deadly warp bees are back.
So you have a chance to get out of it because you rolled this at the beginning. So you have a chance to get out of terrain. But if you end your movement there, it's gonna be bad. Characters don't have to make this roll themselves.
Okay.
Characters are safe.
Characters don't care about the bees.
On a 3, the result is blood, blood, blood. Wait, what? Totally not coin. All models get +1 attack.
Okay.
Sure.
On a roll of a 4, meh.
Okay.
All units are units that automatically pass leadership checks, but they can't advance this turn.
They're just...
They're just meh. They're not going to run away, but they're not really going to run forward. They're not doing anything.
Sure.
On a 5, everyone feels really safe, and they get +1 armor save.
All right.
Alright.
And then on a 6, everyone takes -1 to hit.
Ooh.
As fog comes down on the table.
Okay, I was going to ask narratively what's going
Yeah,
on.
fog comes down the table. So,
Sure.
we also all have access to a special stratagem for this mission. It's called Aura Manipulation. We can kind of manipulate the weird thing that's going on. So it's 1 command point. You can use it at the beginning of your movement phase.
Okay.
And you pick a unit on the table, and then you pick 1 result on that chart, and that unit's affected by that result.
Okay.
In addition to anything else.
Okay. Cool.
If you get doubles, if you rolled that same thing, nothing happens. But
Okay.
so basically, you can do it to your unit to make them better, or to the enemy.
Okay. Cool.
Then also, if at any point the ethereal dies, but Commander Ironsights is on the table, no one is holding him back from using the artifact anymore. So he will unleash the power of this artifact, and it will drive him crazy. For now. So he will get +2 attacks, and then all of his attacks will wound him at 2, with a -2 AP.
Okay.
However, if he can't, he must charge if able to, and he cannot withdraw from combat.
Ooh.
So he will go crazy and run into combat.
Sure.
Okay.
So those are the special rules. As far as the actual objective, it's going to be a straight command points or kill points. So for every point that we kill, we get
Right,
that
per
point.
power rating.
Yeah, per power rating.
Okay. Based on power level.
If
okay.
Commander
got it.
Ironsights survives the end of the battle, Matt will get an additional 10 points.
Woo!
If I end the battle with anyone within 6 inches, with any infantry within 6 inches of the center point, I'll get an additional 10 points, and I've managed to get troops onto the artifacts.
Sure.
All right.
So pretty simple. We'll go over our list in a second. If you guys are watching us on Facebook Live, though, come on over to BellaVussels.twitch.
Twitch.tv/BellaVussels.
We're gonna.
Twitch.tv/BellaVussels.
There we go.
There we go.
That's what it is.
Or come look at it as BellaVussels.
Twitch.tv.
You can do
Slash
both.
BellaVussels. Come on over. We're about
Yep.
to go over the lists and get started.
Yeah. All right. So Death Guard. I'll go over my list really quickly because it's a little bit easier than that.
Yeah, I got a lot.
So in that corner over
You want to
there,
go? There we go.
I have a Chaos Land Raider, and inside of that are 7 Plague Marines.
Boo.
Over here, I have another Chaos Land Raider. Lord Rhynus has upgraded into heavy armor.
Sure.
Inside of this is Lord Rhynus himself and another 7 Plague Marines. I've got a Death Guard Rhino with 7 Plague Marines
You can
right
ju-
here.
yeah, you can just see the edge of
Can't
it.
really see it very well.
Yeah.
And then over here, behind this hill, I have a 20-man unit of Plague Marines
Wow.
with the Malignant Poxcaster,
Right there.
Lord or Sorcerer Gallus.
The malignant
Just out
plague
for a
caster.
casual
Malignant
morning
Plague
stroll.
Yes.
Plague caster.
So
Okay.
that's my army. I've got 41 Death Guard, Plague Marines,
Wow, that
2
is a
Land
lot.
Raiders,
That is a lot.
and the 2 guys. And then Matt has a complicated force. So why don't you go over what you have on the table right now?
Okay.
First.
I'm gonna try to nail this. So, all right, I have. So, like I said, everything's just set up here. So, pointing is going to be sort of irrelevant. So, I'm just going to read it off. So, I have my ethereal.
He's right here. He's right in the center.
Yep.
Underneath that little roof.
He's
You
on
can't
on
see him.
top level again. Pointing is sort of irrelevant. I got my Cadre Fireblade Darkblade.
Yep.
I
He's right
have 3 strike teams.
Yep.
4.
4.
Strike team number 1, strike team number 2, strike team number 3, strike team number 4. So we
Yep.
got 2 on the top floor, and we got 2 on the bottom floor.
They're all
down
5-man strike teams.
Yeah. I got 2 broadsides. No. Yes.
here. Yeah.
2 broadsides.
And a crisis. No, the
With-
crisis suits
No,
are coming
with
in.
rail
3,
guns.
but these guys need to be in cohesion. Because they're a unit.
Sure.
To swap out
Yeah.
that guy.
Already breaking the rules.
Yep.
And the missile side. There we go.
Yeah.
All done.
You've got
All right.
2 with rail guns that are in a unit. They've got their 4 drones.
And
they
then one with a whole missile.
And then we have a
battery.
missile side.
Okay, cool.
All right.
I have a bunch of drones accompanying various units, and then I have 1 just tactical drone squad as well. And then I have the hammer
Devilfish?
devilfish. What else do I got? Oh, I got the rangers. What are they called? Pathfinders.
We got
there.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah,
5.
5 of them.
5 Pathfinders. with drones.
And I think that's everything.
All right. So
And then off board, I have
is the fun stuff.
right. So off board, I have 2 commanders.
Okay.
I got 2 more 5-man. No, those are not strike squads. What are these guys?
Breacher squads.
Breacher squads.
Breacher squads.
I heard Preacher Squad.
Breacher with a B.
That's Ashtamel and Tarn get the
Yeah,
breacher
that's why I was
squads.
confused.
Yes. You were confused.
Yeah, 2 breacher teams.
Mhm.
I got a unit of Kroot, and then I have 2 3-model crisis battlesuit
Yep.
squads.
So you have a grand total of 8 suits off board.
Yeah.
2 of which are commanders
Yeah.
that are all going
Yeah.
to be coming down. So that's going to be a big can of whoop ass over there.
Yeah, so I got a lot of things, a lot of new toys to play with.
And because Matt has 2 battalions, he does have 9 command points also.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
that.
all right. So he is going first.
Yep.
Do you want to attempt to seize, or
I
can you
can-
not
I
seize
cannot
in this
in this
mission?
mission.
Okay,
Matt
so
gets the first turn.
is guaranteed to go first.
At the beginning of the turn, though, Matt does need to roll to see what was in effect for this.
Okay, we're gonna roll everyone. What do you think? Bees?
Rolling,
Bees?
not bees.
Oh,
not
because
bees.
I am in this tower, and I do not
Everybody
want to.
get out of the tower!
I am telling you right now, if I roll B's, I'm command pointing it away.
Roll it. Don't roll a 2.
All right.
That is a 1.
That's a 1, so that's low gravity. That's double movement for everyone.
On just my turn.
No.
The whole
For the
battle.
Lasts until the next battle round.
Right.
Ooh.
Alrighty.
I might actually command point that away too.
Into a 2? Is that what you said? You're going to command point
No.
into a 2?
I'm going to spend command points to get warp bees.
Yeah, well, because I don't want you charging in with your now. Yeah, no, I should. Although alternatively, I could spend a command point to just make. Or would both apply or just the one? If I
Well, I couldn't advance, but I could still charge.
right, no, but if I warp reality or whatever.
Both apply unless it's the same result. It doesn't.
Okay,
twice.
okay, then I think I am gonna command point that and hope for the best.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, I don't want them charging up with
Okay.
10-foot movement.
Alright. I got you.
10-inch movement.
I mean,
By
they're
the way,
about.
if you double their movement, it's only 8.
I mean, remember,
No, they're 5. Aren't they
Okay.
5?
remember, I can always use that on my turn if I really want them to get it, though.
He can-
Oh,
I can always, and I don't think like if you look at it, even with a
It'd be really hard
10-inch
to pull it
move,
off.
I'd still need a 10 to charge you.
You're going to get one good
They're
turn.
about
shooting.
20 inches away. So
and then B's is if you end your movement on it
in terrain.
in
yeah.
terrain. Okay. Fine.
I keep it.
Fine.
Just keep it.
Ugh,
Alright.
it's not great. Okay. So
So,
I basically everything is out of line of sight, so I'm not going to move a whole lot.
They'll be ruined this turn.
True.
this is true.
So
That devilfish can get moving.
but I do wait. I ethereal at the beginning of my movement phase, or just in my movement phase. Okay. So I'm going to invoke Storm of Fire.
Okay.
Okay.
Reroll hit rolls of 1 for all affected units that remain stationary in the movement phase.
Okay.
Ooh.
So again, I think I just don't really want to move all that much.
Sure.
So, because I have my what is it, assault drone, or what's the drone that adds the
Pulse drone or something.
the pulse assault drone, and I have the volley fire from the fire blade. Everything I have is going to have, or at least all of my
You have
pulse
like 3
rifles.
shots each, right?
Yeah.
At
all
half
of it
range.
At half range.
Okay.
And I have range 36, which is
So,
nice
18.
for all my
Yeah.
pulse rifles
Yeah.
and such.
3 shots apiece at strength 5 is.
Shout out
Yeah.
to Dice Head Games, who's got us playing on the screen
Oh.
in their shop.
Hey,
Thanks,
guys.
Thanks.
Yeah, no, that's awesome.
Also, thanks to Itiki and Justin Ray 13 and Rograx for those follows.
Thank you,
Welcome in.
guys.
Hey, thank you.
So I don't have a lot in line of sight because Abe, like a jerk, is hiding.
No.
So I am going to pretty much unload everything on that Rhino. I think that's all I can see. So
Hey, Matt, where'd you get your orc shirt?
the internet,
We'll wear on the internet. People are interested.
Amazon, I think. That's where I get most of my stuff.
A couple folks were really about it.
Yeah, I thought about I was gonna wear my checkered suspenders and go full goth, but
Oh,
I
you
thought
should've.
that might be a little too on point. So maybe
Don't
another
ever
day.
hesitate. Just do it.
Well, next time we have Orc Week.
Oh,
Yes. Poor Rhino. I knew him.
Yeah. So scoot that back so I can stand.
Isendar wants to know, question, do the bees eat Matt's guys on the terrain where they're holed up if he's unlucky enough to roll it up?
Yep.
Yes.
Because that's where they're pouring out of. They're
They're-
coming out of this giant shaft that goes down to the archaeological
Ooh.
dig.
We've all seen the mummy. I'd
Yep.
like to think they're not really bees. They're little.
Oh,
Warp,
the
they're little
scarabs?
warp scarabs.
Warp scarabs,
You're digging
yeah.
in the sand, and all the warp scarabs are coming out.
All right.
And you're like, this is bad.
So I'm gonna
This is bad.
start with
It's fine. Everything's fine.
the
Yeah, remember some of you units
yeah.
don't need line of sight either.
Oh right, yeah.
You
So
have
the devilfish has the 2 smart missile system drones. So I'm gonna do that first because that seems fun and easy.
All right.
And I'm sticking with blue dice because greater good.
What are they shooting at?
Oh right, that can shoot anything. I think again, or no, maybe hold on.
What's that range?
30.
Okay.
And it is not an infantry or whatever, so it doesn't get to.
Does he have any
bonus.
SMSs? Oh, he does.
Yeah, I think what he has. And
Yeah,
then
yeah, that's what I'm
all your
doing.
battle suits also should have some, I think.
Okay.
You have to double check what they have. I don't
Yeah,
remember.
because the SMSs
Sure.
don't need line of sight. They're
30.
great. I love that.
Okay, yeah. So I can reach everything. So maybe I will unload on these plague marines.
Everyone wants to know, does full goth rock Doc Martens or checked slip-on Vans?
Well, I got my
The
big
combats.
angry. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that depends on the clan. So if you're like if you're goths, it should be docs. But if you're like bad moons, it should be vans.
I'm hitting on 4s.
Because the bad moons are all about the flash.
Sure, sure.
And then
So they
my
roll
other
like
4
their
shots. So
ammo?
that's 3 hits.
Something like that.
Alright, 6 hits. Pretty good.
Sure.
Your
While
toughness
you're firing, I'm going to make a
is-
quick note to everyone who's watching us.
On these guys?
First
Yeah.
of all, Jen, you
5s.
want to talk about
Winning on 4s.
September, which
Yeah,
is still
so
going
we
on?
are hot all up in
one
the great
wound.
action known as September. On Twitch for the
2
month of
wounds.
September, anytime you
Alright,
subscribe
you
to a
have
channel
all
for the
these.
first time, you are given half off that subscription. So if you were thinking about supporting us, if you like hanging out, you want those sweet emotes and
Alright, 2
access to our
wounds.
once a month
Any minuses?
subscriber-only stream
nope.
and all the other perks that are associated with it,
One
you
goes
can get
down.
those half off
Or
this
does
month.
he?
It's
Yes.
so exciting.
Nope, that is that is
These
true.
jerks.
And they have extended it. September now goes through October 2nd.
Nice.
Woo!
And,
2 extra days.
and Matt, what sept are you playing?
Oh,
what
so
sept
right,
is
so
that?
right, so every Tau has to choose a sept. So I will be playing September.
Yes.
Terrible.
Whoa, speaking of, Paleo Treat just shot us a resub. 3
Hey, thank you very much.
months. 3
Paleo
month
Treat.
resub.
You guys are
Nice.
awesome.
Everybody
No, that's
spam
awesome.
those emotes.
Yeah, thank you very
Jen,
much.
let's bring us over to the front
Paleo-
camera. I have a special announcement.
Is-
You guys keep on
Is
playing.
that like paleo treat? Is that like the paleo diet's version of treat stream?
Paleo treat?
Yeah.
I don't know. Also, extra bonus. Games Workshop has announced that Astra Militarum is going to is coming this Saturday. So, wonder what's going to be going on next week on the stream. I don't know. I'll let you figure that out. But we do have a special bonus for you guys for this week. We have Shadespire, and we are going to be, and we have all the miniatures painted, and we are going to be playing this and talking about it. So we're going to be talking about it all week on Bulls, and we are going to be playing it on Wednesday on
That's right.
stream.
Mm-hmm.
So for our
and then
beat, so
three,
for
right?
That whole squad is Marco.
we will be
Oh, the whole squad.
we will be preempting
So
the
remember, you have to fire a squad at a time, so you can't fire
Okay,
a full
yeah,
weapon and
yeah.
then
Okay,
come back.
okay, right.
we will be
So I would
preempting
fire-
the
I'm
Dice Strike
firing
Back
every get the
just this
So
week,
I would
and we
fire
will be
five
playing
Marco.
Shadespire, showing you guys how it all works
They'll actually
on
only
Wednesday.
Chat is hype.
Yeah, it's two of them.
And what's the coolest part of Shadespire, guys? I think the coolest part of Shadespire, well, one, there's this cool corn guy who, like, is carrying someone's head.
Why don't you bring that up into the camera so we can see it?
And then there's... Let's go over to
They
this
hit
guy.
on 4s, so 1 hit.
One hit.
Let's go to this
one
camera.
Marco light on me.
Okay.
Bring it farther away.
Focus.
Bring it away.
Or like put
Autofocus
something
or is
behind
manual
it.
focus? Yeah. You're gonna have to. Oh wait, it's manual.
This is
Yeah.
so dramatic.
Here, hold on. I got you. I got you. Bring it back.
There we go. Look at
Special
him.
effects.
He's carrying a dude's head, but more importantly, there we go.
Nice.
Lady Stormcast,
She's hot.
she's in the house.
So I got
She's going to be kicking butt on
also
Wednesday.
7 up here. Can
I
see
have a
me.
head.
These 3 back
I'm
to
going to
camp.
kill you. All right, there we go.
That was really in depth into that method acting there.
Thank you. I tried.
I dig it.
So one of them has Marco light first.
Sure. Okay.
And we're back.
All right.
Okay.
So I'm shooting everything I can at that rhino because it's the only thing I can reasonably see, and I do get to reroll 1s.
Oh,
of that
Paleo Treat
thing.
says they're a paleontologist and last name is Treat. Works.
Nice.
Perfect.
Very good.
Totally works.
Yep.
All right.
Super literal.
So
Got it.
2 hits.
All right. 5 to wound me.
Yeah, because yes, I'm strength 5.
Yep.
Yep. 1 and 2.
All right.
Off to
What
good
happens
start.
because you have one Marco light on me?
I get to reroll 1s.
Okay.
Which is
A repeat of what you're already doing.
Eight.
The
For
Ethereal.
right now.
yes.
How many buttons?
All right.
All
right.
right.
And if I had hit with more marker lights, then
And then you
things would
got
be
one guy down here. Let's say he has a Marco light, so he can go ahead and shoot it.
better. Oh, another strike team dude.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sure. Misses.
Nope.
Okay.
And then what about your Cadre Fireblade? Does he have a strike? Does he
The
have it?
fire
He
blade.
actually has a pulse rifle.
Does he have a
He
marker
has a pulse rifle and a marker blade.
Marco
both.
light?
Marker light, pulse rifle, and grenades.
Oh,
So
then
he
he
can
can
go
do
ahead
whatever
and
he
say
wants to.
So he'll open up with a marker light 2.
And he probably hits better.
He does. He hits on a 3. Get to reroll.
Reroll.
There.
Look at that.
Alright, so that's 2 marker lights on it,
Yep.
which
On the
gives
Rhino.
me destroyer and seeker missiles fired at this unit. Use the ballistic skill rather than hitting on a 6.
All right.
Okay.
So nothing right now.
Nothing
Right.
special.
Okay.
And the Pathfinder's all fired?
Pathfinder's all fired. So now the...
Do you have any marker drones?
No.
Okay.
So, the... No. Not my battle suits. What are these? I'm blanking.
The broadsides.
Broadsides, thank you.
Whoa, now broadsides. Stay away.
They're in here somewhere.
Stay away.
Broadsides.
They should be close to the back.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Cool. Alright, so they got heavy rail rifles. Sure. Moving things around. Alright, so I'm getting in there with my heavy rail rifles. There's another
Rhino right in there, in those ruins, right next to the Land Raider.
Yeah.
That's what he's firing.
Can just barely see it. Alright, hitting on 4s.
Alright. Go away, no, don't do that.
Alright, cool.
I don't like that.
What is your toughness?
7.
Some wounding on 3s.
Yeah.
And then each
these the
time I
weapons?
6.
Ooh, yeah.
I did get a 6.
No, what does that do?
It does suffer a mortal wound in addition to the normal damage.
Alright, and what's your
and
AP?
And then AP
Stu
4.
Hop, thank you for that follow.
Ooh,
Welcome
minus
to the
4.
Belfry.
-4.
I think you have just a 6. Well,
I'm
you're more than half covered for sure.
Yeah, just get 6, though.
Yes, you have just a 6. So the rail rifles have shot out from this guy and this guy on the Rhino, and they just lit him up.
No saves.
Okay, and how much damage a piece do those do?
This D6 each.
D6 each, and plus
Also-
1 mortal wound.
Ooh.
Yeah,
So that's
you got
2
the
of
mortal
them?
wound.
So that's 2 of them hit, or 3
Yeah,
of them?
no, 2 hit.
Okay, 2 wounded.
Also, did anyone else see that the Navy got
Oh my
a,
gosh! Did you guys see that?
That's
That is
a 9 more damage.
So that is
10
so that is-
damage total.
That is 10 on the Rhino.
Which
I think that
it's
kills
just
it.
enough to blow it up.
I think
I'm
that just-
I'm gonna double check that like Death Guard Rhinos don't have 11 wounds.
I
because they're Death
don't,
Guard.
I don't think so.
Maybe they have 14 wounds because double
Oh,
7.
that'd be great. 14
Double
wounds.
7, or maybe they have like
Pretty sure.
disgustingly resilient because they're awesome.
Don't think so.
I don't think so.
But yes, the Navy made actual railguns and did a test fire
And
a
they
couple
work.
days ago, and they work. And
oh
it's
man,
horrible.
Totally have 14 wounds. You're totally right.
What
It's
a
dead,
liar!
It's dead. It's
What
dead.
a
It's
liar.
dead. Flip
Alright.
it over.
There were 7 guys inside of them.
Does it
first,
explode?
let's see
Oh,
if it
that's true.
explodes.
Yes.
Cocked.
Yeah.
No.
No,
No.
does not explode. Does not explode. Oh, you can spend a command point. Make it explode.
To kill my Rhino.
Yeah.
Just say it's always an optional
7
objective.
guys inside on 1s.
Also, Jen, go
Yes.
ahead and tell everyone, all of our audience, about all the cool ways that they can interact with the game.
1 guy has died.
Neato.
So, for anybody who wants to
Who's
get
me?
in on the action and influence elements of the game, you are able to donate bits to our channel directly. And there is a link in our chat that you can activate in order to find out what donation amounts you
There we
need
go.
to do to activate different things. You can give people command points back. You can cause them to re-roll a failed
Smart
roll.
missile systems.
You can make a transport vehicle explode dramatically if it does not automatically do so. All of those things.
Very cool.
Alright. Here.
And at the same time, while all those things are totally awesome, and you should have fun with them, because it is September, it's almost better to go that route instead.
2 sub, you mean?
2 sub.
2 sub.
Because you can sub for
Fours, right?
$2.50.
25. Yeah.
No, you hit on 4s, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
There were 3 in there.
Oh, was there? Yeah. All right, I'll take your word for it. So used to hitting on 3s.
$2.50.
All right.
Go.
350.
Wounding on
250.
4s.
$2.50.
And for the highest level subscribers on our channel, you not only are given the
Alright.
distinguished title of Chaos Lord, you are given dominion over a certain element for your Chaos Lorddom, and you are also afforded the option
so I
to
got my
negatively
drones
affect
left.
1 roll per game.
Right.
But only for Matt.
No, that's not true.
That's not true at all.
You've got a drone left and you've got a missile suit left.
Oh, I got the missile suit.
Yeah.
All right.
Did the broadsides fire their secondary weapons?
They did.
Yeah,
Okay.
they just did.
They bounced off some plague marines.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. So.
Did any of the plague marines die?
One of them died.
Oh, so you blew. So yeah. So that was an excellent shot. These two guys just punched straight through in one side and out the other
Yeah.
of that Death
That's
Guard
what
Rhino.
railguns do.
Blew it sky high, and one of the plague marines was splooched inside it.
It's okay. We'll have our revenge on my turn.
Hopefully.
Those guys.
Seven.
Hopefully not. Hopefully
7
not.
plague marines enter. 6 plague marines leave.
All right. So I got the high yield missile pods.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
I just got one of them.
I don't know. It'll say on the top.
All right. I'm trying to. Oh, they placed a heavy railroad with 2 high missile
Okay.
pods.
Yeah, you
okay.
have
They
2.
require line of
Yeah.
sight?
No.
Okay.
No, the
Yeah.
high missile pod does.
It does.
Okay.
So I
SMSs
can't-
don't.
I don't think
Right,
I've seen
yeah,
it.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So that's fine.
Can
Learning
that,
all my weapons, can't
no.
see anything.
No. This guy here.
But
yeah.
he still has.
We got a broadside
he still has
with
smart
missiles.
systems.
Does he? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
And he has 2 SMSs.
Alright, unload on the...
Yeah, and they can definitely. He's all missiles all the time.
Alright,
Roll that 1. Ooh. All
nothing.
right.
There we go, hitting on 4s. Wounding on 4s. Fire, 3
Why
wounds.
don't you roll 5 dice?
Yeah.
That's a weird number.
Oh, yes. I don't know.
Okay.
Alright, here. 2 wounds.
And does he have 2 of those or 1 of those? I think
Uh,
broadsides have 2 of those.
I don't know.
Does it have?
It does have 2. Alright,
Yeah.
so I will roll 3
Yeah.
more.
Yeah. There you go. Just checking.
Yeah.
Reroll the 1.
There we go.
Go ethereal. All right, so that's a grand total of
So
No.
that
More.
is 2 more wounds.
1 failed.
Disgustingly resilient.
Disgustingly resilient. Oh!
Fine.
The first plague marine. Take a
Slowly
nobody. Take a
chipping him
nobody.
away.
Take a that
Stop killing
Isendar
my
says, let's
dudes.
go clean sweep. And he says, I can't believe I'm cheering for the Tau. He's having
guy.
a
What's
little
wrong
bit
with
of
the
a
Tau?
Tau.
What's wrong
Oh,
with the
man,
Tau?
Commander Clean Sweep. That would have been a great name also.
Oh, Commander Clean Sweep.
Yes.
Next time.
Next time.
Understudy. His understudy.
His understudy.
There's
Alright.
2 commanders
There
in this
it is.
army list. That's his understudy.
His understudy is Commander Clean Sweep.
Alright, so now I got my
See-
drones, which I don't
It's-
think can see anything.
It's Commander Ironsights.
Yes.
Not Ironsides.
Yes.
Okay, because I was
He gets
imagining
close.
that like he's
Yeah.
like in a wheelchair and he practices law on the side and you know.
Alright, so I think I can't see anything else,
All right.
because everything I would have requires line of sight, of which I have none. So I am...
Can these guys up on the top
They
see
already
anyone?
fired at the rhino.
Yeah.
Okay, because there is, you can. I mean,
they already fired.
Oh,
okay.
sure,
It's
sure,
like
sure.
guys
But
on
no,
top
yeah,
can't
they're
see
done.
through those windows.
They're done. So I think I'm done.
All right.
Okay, that is it for the Tau shooting phase. We had not a bad shooting phase. You destroyed a rhino, killed a handful of plague marines. Were killed, like 2, 3.
One out of there and one out of here.
Okay, so 2 plague marines and the
Alright,
rhino.
I'll take it.
Killing the rhino is critical because it
Yeah.
slows them down dramatically.
Yeah. Definitely don't want that.
Alright, so,
What's in those land raiders?
They
More
each have
plague
7
marines.
plague marines, and then this one has Lord Rhynus himself.
Lord Rhynus.
Do I want to use any stratagems?
Just thinking about it. Is there anything you have to roll for at the top of your turn?
Nothing has to roll for.
Okay.
Because I start the battle round.
Okay, so he's gonna roll on the d6 chart every turn, basically,
We'll alternate roll.
just for fun.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. That means okay. What have you scored so far? Because you got points. You killed the
I
rhino.
did.
That was worth
4 points for the rhino.
Oh, 4.
Okay, so that is the on our scoreboard. We need to give the Tau 4 points, Jen.
Yep.
And the Death Guard, it is they are taking their turn, so it still stays as a dash. 4 to dash.
We don't have any Poxwalkers, so we're not going to do anything with those.
What will the Death Guard do? Guys, give Abe your advice.
Okay,
I'm
2
sure
options.
sure he doesn't know.
I could use Cloud of Flies.
Okay.
But the only unit I have with Cloud that I can really affect them is those guys, and they're. It's actually possible that they may end up, depending on how I move my other guys, that they still might be farther.
Because it's still low grab.
Well, still low grab. Yeah. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use a command point
Uh-oh.
to
To affect the aura.
affect the aura, and I'm going to give them +1 power save
Okay.
Sure.
from the aura.
Okay.
So that big unit's going to have a 2+6,
Yeah. No, that's annoying.
and I think that'll be.
Like in my brain, this
Yeah.
is like a combination of like the Mummy and like Indiana Jones.
Yes.
Like
So
they've opened the sarcophagus and just crazy stuff is happening
Crazy
all
stuff
around.
happening. This one is all these flies are just adhering to their bodies, making them even tougher.
And those Tau are kind of dressed like after core Nazis. It all makes sense.
Yeah,
it all
absolutely.
works. It all works.
Tower Nazis.
You're
You
clearly
heard-
the bad
you heard it
guys.
here.
Aww.
Isendar says, Abe, just run your guys off the table. It's what the Death Guard did at the Siege of Terra.
Oh.
Ow.
I don't care about that. That's hilarious. Alright, so my rhino's just gonna go.
Whoa,
Wait,
that was really fast.
So it's double movement. This
Oh my
turn.
god, that went like 20 or
20
something?
inches.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
We're gonna get up there.
Yeah. I told you, I wanted a command point.
Oh
They
my gosh.
convinced me not
What'd you give me
to.
the
Oh,
other-
you're doing a double Land Raider list.
Yeah,
Oh.
So we're just gonna land raider here.
For all you people in chat, do not be afraid of painting white armies. As you can see, I love white armies because they look great on the tabletop.
I should have command pointed low gravity away.
And then, yeah, these guys are just going to go 10, right? They move 5 days.
I believe so, yeah.
That is 10, right? I got it right there.
If you advance into cover and give them a 1-up on our side.
I mean, they can touch it. They can't get inside.
Well, if I advance, I was saying. But no.
Oh, sure.
We're
The
just gonna
Death Guard are running. They're running. They're moving up. They're breaking cover. They're going over Pushing Hill.
Yes. It is Pushing Hill.
I love pushing hills.
They're now in the Valley of Death between Pushing Hill, Hawk Hill, and just Hill.
As I walk
Right.
And generic hill.
I take a look at my life and realize
This thing, every time I see it, I want to eat scallops.
mmm, tasty.
Scallop Hill.
It looks like a scallop.
I could see it.
Has like a little line.
Yeah.
It's because I ate scallops last night. They were delicious.
I've tried scallops and I'm not a huge fan. Just it's a weird texture, and I've been told they have to be cooked right to
They
like
do have
really
to be
enjoy.
cooked right.
They have to be cooked
But
right.
most bivalves I am not a fan of.
Oh, sad.
Clams,
I
mussels.
love steamed clams.
The towel.
I actually had clam linguine for lunch today.
I think the tower plenty of vowels.
I don't agree.
Well, they're bivalves.
Now, what are these guys going to do? Oh, they're running.
Run forward 2!
All right.
Everyone's going.
Man. Okay, so this Death Guard army started like just all over the place, and now they're like right in Matt's face.
It's low gravity. I should have gotten rid of it.
It's okay.
You guys convinced
Just
me not
remember
to.
what happens next turn.
The bees are coming!
Yeah, and the bees will only affect me.
No, next turn, the trap is sprung.
Oh,
and
sure, right.
Like
Yes.
you're gonna have 10 battle suits are gonna just show up
It's not enough.
somewhere tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Somewhere.
Yeah, we're playing this in
on
real
turn
time.
2. On turn 2.
1 turn per day.
Alright. So we're going to go to my shooting phase.
Okay.
We're going to go out. These guys are going to shoot at the broadsides.
What? They can't see.
Yeah, they're tall enough that I can see them.
Okay.
And we can fire with everything. Death Guard. We can have to fire 18 inches.
So there's a group of guys you can't see them. They're right behind this hill, right there.
So I got 4 guys with bolters.
Okay. Oh, those Line Raiders. Look at those Line Raiders, man.
No. Never.
I refuse.
If I ignore them, they go away.
I've hurt my eyes.
Uh,
We've already established that Matt only sees motion. So as long as you keep your troops still for 1 turn, he won't shoot it.
It's come up before.
You're the Velociraptor.
Right.
Of,
Out of
40K.
everything I could be. That's pretty high up there, so I'm fine with that.
that's pretty good.
what's your toughness?
On
the
the
broadsides?
broadsides, they are toughness 5.
Alright. So we've got 1 wound from a bolter. And
Okay.
2 wounds from overcharging plasma wounds.
Okay. So what's that? 3?
Well, I don't know what your save is.
Those
Well,
broadsides
no,
are
but
totally
the
uncovered.
plasma is AP3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next.
So, yeah, so I'm looking for
Broadsides are 2s, right?
Yeah, I'm looking for 2s and 5s.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you have a 1-up save now. Because you're in cover.
Oh, true.
So a 1-up with the whatever the minus.
So the 5 makes it, and then the
The 4 made it.
also does because cover.
Alright, so 2 wounds.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, because it was overcharged?
Yeah. All right.
Oh, you
So,
risked it.
down to 4.
I like that.
Oh wait, no, I can give it to drones,
You
right?
can give us a drone.
Yeah. All right. See ya, drones.
So how does that work? So he has to kill 2 drones? Because
Yes.
it's 2 mortal wounds?
Every wound.
Moves over and becomes
Yeah.
immortal? Okay, so
Or
yeah.
becomes
So
a
you
wound.
you will lose 2 drones.
All right. 2
It's
drones.
not
drones.
that it becomes a mortal wound, but it becomes a wound.
Okay.
Which it's after.
That they can't take a save against.
Right, 'cause it's,
Oh,
it's a wound, not a hit. So
Right,
you've already
gotcha.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have stands for these.
And
guys.
do you,
Alright.
do you have to roll anything, or does that automatically happen? I don't remember. So look at your protocols.
We'll check.
It might be on a 2+.
Save your right. Could be that sometimes it doesn't happen.
You can choose to allocate any wounds to drones instead of the target unit.
Okay.
Okay.
So
No
it
roll
happens.
Alright.
They just have to be within 3.
Yep. So
Alright.
those 2 drones. No, you killed the drones.
Alright, Land Raider number 1!
Oh, this is okay.
At the broadsides.
Okay, with everything.
With everything.
Okay, so that's 4 laser cannon shots
Yeah.
and 2 heavy and
And 4 bolters.
twin heavy bolters.
Alright. So 8 bolters,
Okay. Probably not wounding much.
3 wounds.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Toughness 5.
Yeah.
All right.
3 wounds at -1.
You got this guy right here laying into these guys with everything.
Nothing from the Stormbolter.
All right. 3 at -1, so it's 2s. All right. One drone.
All right. Alright, and then 2 last cannons.
Which is 3.
Yeah, -3.
Right, so I'm looking for 4s.
Made 1. Passed, failed 1.
Yeah.
Damage is 2 points of damage. Do
Right.
you still have drones to give it to? Yeah.
Well, yeah, because it's any drone.
Any drones within 3.
Yep. So pop, pop.
That's right. Those the drones fly in front of the laser.
Get down, Mr.
In front of the laser
Broadside.
cannons.
Yeah.
It's very dramatic. It's very dramatic.
No.
Alright. Other one, same thing?
Yep.
3 wounds. Two more wounds.
Alright, hold on. So I took 1 from that first volley.
Alright.
And then 2 more. Make them both. Cool. Lost a bunch of drones.
And these guys are gonna fire at the Pathfinders.
Okay.
Or what are the Pathfinders? Actually, what do the Pathfinders have? What special?
In terms of
Marker lights and 4 of armor. Actually, they
Defensive?
may have 5 of armor sets.
What kind of defensive do they have?
I don't know.
Marker light. I mean, Pathfinders.
Yeah, I guess. Wait, did I pass them?
Pathfinders.
Yeah, I must have.
They should be elites.
Yeah.
Looking for the Pathfinders.
Pathfinders. So they got 5+ normally.
And they're in cover.
And they're in
4s.
cover. Vanguard doesn't help them. Savior protocols, drone support, pulse accelerators. Nothing.
Nothing else?
Yeah, I don't see anything else.
Alright.
4 up saves. That's what they have.
Yep. We're gonna fire.
Oh, units making saves against attacks made by Pathfinder. Nope. Yeah.
Alright.
Just don't get saving throws for being in cover.
So,
Oh, and you can rapid fire out to 18.
Yep.
Yep. Death Guard rapid firing out to 18. They're all within. Well,
Oof.
yeah, all of them. The entire
This
squad
is
is within
nasty.
rapid fire range.
Yeah.
All 19 of them.
Yep. We're gonna fire into you there.
Now the Meltas may be out of range. Let me do a quick check on this.
They got plasma. There's no melter.
Oh, okay. Yes. Then everybody has range.
Alright. So 16 without
Here's what I
plasma.
get.
guns.
Trust your instincts. Don't let low gravity bring you down.
16,
Always trust your
10,
instincts,
30,
Matt.
32.
Alright. Don't let low gravity bring you down.
That's right.
You should be defying gravity. That's what you need. No, we've learned to defy gravity, guys.
So you got to roll this twice.
Yes.
Where's Alpha when you need it?
32 bolter shots.
Right there. Oh shoot! I skipped my stupid psychic phase.
Ha
Yeah, wonderful.
Woo!
That is a lot of
So we
ones and
have
twos.
a new member of the Warhammer
Threes.
community in
5.
chat today.
Oh,
The
very cool.
Swaggy one is in chat, just putting together their first army, and they're playing Craft World Eldar.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yes! Join the dark side of the force. You will actually, if you want to tune into our channel, the same page
Please.
on Wednesday, I will be playing the Craft
14
World
wounds.
Eldar against JR
How many wounds?
and
14.
the Tau.
14 wounds so far.
Larry, the center gentleman on camera right now, is a
And then 2 plasma.
tale as
guns
old
minus
as time
4.
Craft World player.
Color doesn't mean anything.
Okay.
It's just 14. I'm looking for 4s.
Which Craft World are you going with?
Ooh. Well, that's all of them, right?
Yeah, you got savior protocols. So.
Oh, true.
So So how many failed?
7.
Okay, so you take 7
And I
wounds.
also need the meltas,
2
or
plasma.
plasma.
Yep.
Were those
Which is-
overcharged or not?
No.
So, but that's 3.
And that just killed you.
Yeah.
So yeah, that just goes 2.
So you have a grand total of 9 casualties to pull.
So 2 plasma.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so those are out. 7 more.
Uh,
You got 3 drones in there.
Yep.
Now remember, one of those drones is what's allowing
Oh.
you to get the +6.
So
and-
2 of them.
Okay. Yeah.
Take 2 of them.
So there.
And then you still have 5 left.
You got 3 drones on the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you do.
All right. Yeah. Pull 3 of those.
And then 2 Pathfinders.
Okay, so there's 2, 3.
Yeah. Just drones everywhere.
See, that's a good thing you had all those drones. And
Yep.
then 2 Pathfinders. Let's take the 2 that are on the bottom level who can't see
Sure.
as much.
Works for me.
2 Pathfinders have fallen.
Oof.
My first non-drone casualties.
It's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
They'll just make more drones. They're cranking them out of the factory right now.
Yeah. At T'an, we're all about recycling. You have to pick up your scraps, leave no trace.
I hear the new iDrone 8 is about to come out. iDrone 10 is about to come out. It has like a super camera.
That's dumb.
But it costs 1,000 credits.
I've heard.
It costs 1,000 Tau credits, so...
How much is that in teeth?
I don't know. But the Ethereals say you should buy it.
Say definitely buy it. Buy it.
So we're all done with their shooting?
I've got one. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so these guys are all done firing. Fired.
Shooting.
That is it for the Death Guard shooting. They skipped the psychic phase due to their bubonic overconfidence.
Yes.
Came up with that
Dun,
right
dun.
now.
And so we're gonna charge him.
Declare charges.
Yeah.
Who's doing it?
So these guys are charging.
Uh-oh.
Who is their charge target?
These guys here.
The Fire Warriors on the bottom?
I need a 98.
Oh, you're going to have to roll really high on that one.
That's a 10.
Yep.
Yeah, but
You need
I need a 9.
He needs a 9.
I'm fine.
Do you have any other charges to declare? Or is that the one?
That's the one.
Okay.
All right.
We're gonna roll it.
I'll charge the path.
We're gonna roll it right there. What does that drone do?
The drone lets him get the extra 6 inches of range.
Okay.
But now I get the twice as many shots, right?
His Overwatch
You
fire.
get an additional shot.
Yes.
Oh yeah, right.
So
I get the additional shots.
You got 3. You got 3, and you're within half range.
Right.
And don't forget the greater good.
Greater good. When an enemy unit declares a charge, the unit with this ability that is within 6 of the charging unit may also fire Overwatch as if they were also targeted. Unit cannot fire Overwatch again in this turn.
Okay. So this squad's being targeted. So there's.
So I can think I can get everything.
I mean, there's only 2 guys you can see. 3. Right. This is part of the squad.
Mm-hmm.
So you have 3 guys. So that's 9 shots.
That's from that squad.
Just base.
Right. Yeah. So base, you're going to have 9 Overwatch shots, and then these guys and these guys
And these guys
and a lot of other people can also Overwatch if they want to.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I think out of everything, I don't want to get because like if the Land Raiders charge, like that's annoying, but like this is the deadly thing. So I want to focus everything. I want to greater good everything I can.
So you got 9 shots with them.
Yeah.
Each of these squads of 5 up here will give you 15 shots.
Okay.
We'll
We'll just do it in pieces. All right. So I'm looking for 6s. 'Cause I don't think I have any tricky things. All right.
I will keep a running total. So
Cool.
2 so far.
2
now
so far.
Now you need to roll 15.
Okay. Grab some more.
It's over
All
here.
right. So you're keeping track.
I'll keep track of them.
Okay.
Now you're gonna roll.
Not so one has dropped into chat and it says, "Oh my God, he was playing." Reroll for Matt.
Curse you!
It's good to have fans. All right. 15 more.
I know he's a fan of you. He's more of a something.
Another one?
I'll take it.
Okay, now roll it again.
I don't re-roll ones, right?
I don't know how long you're.
I don't know if the ethereal thing counts for that. Shooting.
Well, all right, because they're not marker lighted.
What does
so
the
that
ethereal
doesn't
rule say? Because that's what would let you do it.
In the shooting phase.
Okay, so no.
Darn it.
Nope. Okay, so now you're gonna do that whole thing again.
Yep.
Do that one.
Sure. Another
For
15.
the third, for the third squad.
One more.
Wow, you're just.
Yeah.
Okay.
Welcome to my life.
And you have another squad.
Well, I got.
It can't see.
It can't see.
There, you got the Pathfinder.
Some of those guys can see.
Maybe 1.
2.
I'll take every shot. I
So
get.
6.
Okay.
6 shots.
6 shots. And
And
then
that's-
also the Pathfinders.
Mm-hmm. And then your smart missile systems.
Yeah. Nothing.
Okay.
And then smart missiles are 4 each.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can get this broadside in there, right?
Yes. He is within. It's within 6 or within 3?
Within 6.
It's within 6. You totally have. It's
Yeah,
within
okay.
3. He's out.
Cool. Okay, yeah, so it's 6. So I'll do both of those.
So those are SMSs.
Yep. 1.
Okay, and that's going to be different. Okay, so that's an SMS.
Is the SMS any different?
Maybe it might not be.
And then it has the real missile pods,
Yeah.
which can see these guys, so they can overwatch.
Oh,
too.
sure. Okay. Where is? Did I go too far? No, broadsides. Okay. Cool.
Okay. And you have-
So the high yield missile pods
you have
are
2 of those.
4. Okay,
So roll those.
Another 8.
Yep.
Missiles.
Nothing.
Total nothing.
And
Okay.
we got 16 smart missile systems from these guys.
Okay. Cool. So 8.
And are there SMSs on the devil fish?
Yeah,
the
but
devil
it's
fish.
not within 6 inches.
Okay.
Yeah.
Too far away. Gotcha.
Agree.
Okay.
Alright.
Coach Kate,
there
thank
we
you for that follow. Welcome
Yes.
to the Belfry.
Welcome.
Thank
5
you for
more.
shooting us
Five
that
more.
follow. Anybody looking to
Misses?
subscribe
Okay.
this month
That
gets to
should
do
be
so
it.
half off because it's September.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if you have any interest, now's the time
And
to
the
do it.
Pathfinders, who he's kept. There are
Which-
3 of them alive. Oh, and the Country Firebalde.
No, there's 5.
No.
No, because 2 of them got
Oh,
shot.
that's a strike team guy.
Yeah.
Yes. So
Okay.
there's,
Yeah.
but I don't know what those guys are armed with.
Yeah, they got.
Oh, they have carbines in addition to the
Yes,
pulse
yeah, they do have both.
Okay. I don't know what the range is of pulse carbine. They may be out.
Pulse
it's
carbine is 18,
But plus 20. But, it's actually
but plus the suck,
Yeah.
plus the 6
Yeah.
numbers and words.
Okay.
So I got one more.
That's just, they have the same stats as has the pulse rifles. They just have different ranges. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's another one.
Oh, they're assault 2.
So do it again.
Cool. One more.
And do they get the +1
They
for
should.
the shot? Yes.
Yes.
Any more?
The swaggy one, thank you for that
Nope.
follow. Welcome
And
to
then
the
the
Belfry.
last guy
The
Cadre Fireblade.
is the Cadre Fireblade
Has a pulse
himself.
rifle, so 3 shots from him.
Yeah,
hitting
3 shots from him, hitting on 6s.
he's got a pulse rifle.
Yep, 3 shots, hitting
Well,
on
it,
6s.
it's rapid fire. Yeah. Okay. Cool. There it is.
Nothing. Okay,
Alright.
so you have a grand total after all of that.
After his entire army.
After your entire army is mean. Okay, so you have 6 hits
Yeah.
with pulse rifles. Those are strength 5. And then you have 6 hits with SMSs.
Which I think
Smart
are
missiles.
also 5.
I think they're fine.
I think it's also, all these are going to wound on 4s.
Yeah, they are all.
Does
Ice and Dice
resistance
says, see
have a-
Larry, take away Matt's dice there. He
minus-
can't help himself.
I can't help it!
Is there any minus AP on those marshals? I don't think so.
Nope.
Alright, so they're exactly the same.
Yep.
So 4 to wound them.
4s to wound, and then the Death Guard get all their full saves.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7 wounds. Alright.
7 wounds, not bad for Overwatch fire
Yep.
from an entire army.
Entire army. This is on 2 pluses.
Yeah.
Because I used the.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
2 pluses.
Hey, I was thinking ahead.
Roll them right there. Roll them right there. You got some 1s in there.
Nope.
No.
Nothing.
We're all good.
Who's surprised?
Alright, well,
Not
let's see
this guy.
Let's see if all of this matters. 'Cause if I fail this charge,
It was
the
all-
last 10 minutes were nothing.
For nothing. All right, here we go.
Alright, so I need a 9 to get in there.
It's a 9.
No.
That's a 10.
That is a 10. Oh!
That'll get
Alright.
them in.
It's just 1 squad. It's just 1 5-man squad.
No, it's not.
Yes.
Isn't it the whole thing?
No.
No.
Those are all different squads.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So you need to just let those guys die
Yeah.
and move away from
Yeah,
them.
That's
You
fine.
need to move away from them. It's a tough life to be a Tau Fire Warrior. They give you a really awesome gun. That's in the
Yeah.
that's in the recruitment poster. You get a super awesome gun.
And they don't really teach you how to shoot all that well.
They don't tell
and-
you that like you're nearsighted
Right.
and you have hooves and you're kind of clumsy,
You got your grenade dude? Is that?
No.
Is he just a normal guy?
Oh, this is my...
and that the things out
Oh
there,
yeah, Tank wants to know what you did to those poor Tau.
and that all those things out there in the galaxy that want to kill
so
you.
far, nothing. But just wait till next turn, or wait till next phase.
Blockhead says might be able to consolidate into the other units.
That is true.
Yeah,
That-
no, that's what I said. That's
He's
one
thinking-
huge unit.
He's thinking about
Yeah.
it. The Death
That's
Guard
what I
are
was asking.
definitely.
Ice and Dark says, yeah, move away into the Raiders, lock them down.
I see that the Death Guard left an arm behind.
I mean, that does feel pretty Death Guard.
It does
It
feel
does,
very Death
yes.
Guardy.
He's just so full of leprosy that he's just like falling
He's like,
apart.
oh, there went my
Alright,
arm.
this Land Raider's going
Fine,
to try to
I
charge.
Phil, can you pick that up and bring it?
Yeah.
He's going to try to charge the broadsides.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot them with some.
No, you're not.
rounds. Why?
Because you cannot Overwatch again after you.
That is
do
correct.
Pretty good.
Yes.
Okay.
Wheels with the wheels!
Mm-hmm.
Fine.
So I'll need a 6 to get in there. 7 inches away.
The Land Raiders are charging. That's sad. In. Alright. What about the other Land Raider? Nothing? Okay. Alright.
Alright. So, I'm gonna fight with the Land Raider first. I feel like Matt's probably not going to spend a bunch of command points
I will tell you right now, I will not.
to counterattack with his like 5 Fire Warriors. So, all
I
right.
do have a bunch of command points, but that is a waste.
Not using them on these guys.
So I got 3 attacks from the Land Raider, hitting you on 6s.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's 1 hit.
Sure.
What are the stats of the Land Raider in combat? Oh, whoa! Sorry, Chaos Land Raiders have 6 attacks.
Whoa. Yes, Lambert. It's all the spikes.
It's all the spikes.
It's all the spikes.
Still hit on 6.
Still just as crappy.
And they're straight to 8. So 3's to wound you.
Yep.
It's 1 wound.
Alright, looking for 2.
Mm-hmm.
You're good.
Alright.
Alright.
And then over here.
Yep.
We should just remove the 2 Fire Warriors.
There's 5 Fire Warriors.
We should just remove the
Yeah,
5 Fire
I
Warriors.
think I'm okay with just pulling them and saving time. If we want to do that.
It's up to you. These guys, like, are not that crazy in close combat.
That's true.
Yeah, but there's 18 of them.
I'm surprised you didn't try to do the grenade thing.
Didn't have points. Oh, I had to try
Because, I
something.
mean, you bothered to build the giant 20-man squad.
Yeah, I wanted to try something new.
It's
for
worth
once.
it. It's just... Okay. I will always use the grenade trick. All
Yeah.
the time. Because
It is real
Because
brutal.
it's hilarious.
Grenades. Explodey things.
Yeah.
Love it.
Alright, I mean, do you want to pull or do you want me to roll?
Yeah, fine, just do it.
Okay.
Just do
draw
it.
out my agony.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Agony.
We should probably look at the overhead gen, because that Land Raider's blocking everything with its stupid giant Land Raiderness, and it's this crazy combat right in here.
Can't even tell what's what.
So 2 of them have flails of corruption.
Yeah, just pull them. That's
all I had to
absolutely
say.
fine.
That
Yep.
was all I had to say.
Alright.
Yep. 1, 2.
Isendar says he never done that. He might miss with everything.
That's definitely something Abe does. Missing.
I missed. I killed like nothing. I didn't kill very much. I missed half of my 3+ last cannon shots. Missed.
Not so honest as Matt. Just remember, roll better.
I'm trying.
Oh, I can see the emotes from here. I can close my eyes and see them.
Alright, so we're gonna move in, and we're gonna be able to engage this other 5-man squad
I mean,
here.
you did design them, so
this
that's
squad
not
here.
entirely surprising.
Right, the broadside and that drone there.
Oh god.
Death Guard are consolidating into 1, 2, 3, 4 additional units. They've hooked almost actually, they have hooked everything that's on the ground floor.
Except for that guy.
Except for the
Yeah,
Devilfish,
except the Devilfish.
who's very far away. Very far away.
Alright. You do get to attack back with everything, though.
Alright.
So lots of tower combat here.
There we go.
I mean, Tower, well renowned for their melee combat abilities.
The battle suits do have the advantage of they're strong.
Yes.
They
Yeah.
do have a high strength
Yeah.
just because they're big giant suits.
So
Alright.
you got
So the broadsides have 2 attacks each,
Mhm.
unless they're Shazvra.
2 of them are shots for.
Okay, good.
Are they attacking the? So,
So,
are these 2
yeah.
attacking the Land Raider or the infantry?
Infantry.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So one of them is. So you can just go ahead and roll all 3 battle suits together.
Right.
Okay.
Because
Bye,
they're all.
Swaggy.
yeah.
We'll see you tomorrow or Wednesday.
Yeah,
see ya.
Thanks.
So that should be 8 attacks. 2 of them.
Oh,
yeah.
right, okay, yes.
1 in each squad.
Okay.
Is the shot. So it's just 8. You have 6 of them.
Yes.
Yes. 8 attacks.
Wait, so what? Wait, no, what do you mean?
So.
Oh, because it's 3-2-2.
Yes.
Yes.
Got
it's,
it.
It's,
Got
no,
it.
it's 3-3-2.
3-3-2.
3-3-2.
2 of them are
There it
shots
is.
first.
Okay. Not that I don't enjoy Tau, but sometimes I just want to have like the word commander. It
And
makes it
what
a
do you
lot
hit
easier. 5s.
So 2 hits.
2 hits.
Go,
I'm
Tau.
I'm strength 5.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So you wound on 4s.
No.
That is a 1 and 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
That is no wounding whatsoever.
And then you've got
no
5 strike team dudes.
All right. Strike team. They have 1 attack each.
wounding. One of them is.
Not so
one of them must
surprising.
be a sergeant.
No, not sergeant. A
A
Sajui.
Shasui.
Sajui.
Or a Shasui.
Sashimi.
With the 1 extra attack.
So yeah, and I got 1 hit.
Not bad. That's the sergeant.
We have a
Doesn't
plethora of roll better emotes.
A.
Wait, that's a wound.
1 wound.
And then you roll
Oh,
a 6.
surprise.
Oh, rolls a 6. Rolls a 6. Terrible. Okay.
Okay.
2 drones.
Kitty is in the other room. somewhere. I don't know where he is right now.
Drones, the guardian drone or the tactical drones. Okay, they have 0 attacks each.
Okay.
So
Really?
all right, I
They
did
have
not.
0 attacks
They have
each?
0 attacks each.
Wow.
Yep.
All right. So that's my turn.
Okay.
Wait.
Leadership for the Pathfinders. I don't know that I... Okay, so I
So-
killed 1 strike team.
Yeah, one strike team is dead, so that was worth 3 power level.
Yeah. And then leadership for the Pathfinders. They lost 2 models. I don't know if it
Right.
matters.
So the ethereal everyone can use his, and he's leadership 9.
Okay.
So they cannot fail.
Failure is not an option.
Failure's not an option, and then your remaining drones only don't lose enough to
Okay.
I don't know either. So that's the end of my
So
turn.
what did you actually destroy?
So I
You
destroyed
killed
1 strike team.
Were there any actual discrete units of drones that are the standalone ones?
Oh,
that
sorry.
purchased
I
that were
killed.
destroyed?
I believe I killed the 8-man unit of drones.
Okay, so how much
I
does that cost?
assume you
That's
must
another
have.
4 points.
Okay, so that is a grand total of 7. So
Yes.
it is 4 to 7. All right, and that is the end of turn 1.
That's the end of turn 1.
We are now going into the top of 2,
So now the strike force comes.
and you
Yes.
get to roll for the environmental
Yes.
effect.
So the environmental effect
Is
Not these.
bees it is.
which makes sense. I've like got it on the objective, and now the town you just scatter off a bit. Like, oh, okay, let's go away.
This is a
then.
good time for you to leave the cover anyway. Man, let's see your happy face. Your happy face.
Bees everywhere.
No, it's fine. It's just more.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
It's just it's a hassle more than anything. I just don't want to move all these models.
Because we believe in action movie
Yep.
rules.
Everyone is just gonna die.
I am
Yes.
absolutely going to allow you to just laterally leap.
Or
just
if the
measure as
entire top wants to jump into the devilfish, they can do that.
That's
also.
cool.
just
too.
open the hatch.
Yeah.
Right. Like this is all Bruce Willis style. They're just
Sure.
right off the roof onto the
Uh,
devilfish.
I mean, devilfish can
It has a
fly.
hatch on top.
It has a hatch and fly. Devilfish can fly. If they all just want to jump into the devilfish.
no, I don't think they do. But what I do want to do is bring everyone else in.
Well, that's
now.
at the end of the movement.
At the end of the movie,
Yeah.
right?
So everyone else moves first, and
Okay.
then all the big bad guys.
Then
show
the
up.
strike force
Okay.
arrives.
Dun dun dun.
So-
But-
All right, take these off. They're falling off my head. All right. What am I doing? I am going to. So what's engaged right now?
This is Matt's super serious.
all
expression.
all 3
You can
broadsides
tell.
are engaged, and then this 1 5-man squad down here is engaged,
Yeah.
and the 2 drones are engaged.
Okay.
Oh, how cute. I'm happy for them.
Luckily, the Ennui sept or the Ennui planet colony just legalized drone on joint marriage about a year ago.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's gonna work out for them real
Oh.
well.
So
Except they're both gonna die.
OBI
You
Tank says,
know.
I'm sorry, he doesn't want to fall back from combat. Is he a Farsight dog?
I think what I want to do is actually leave them in there, because I think it's going to end up.
Isendar says, grand strategy, orc shirt. Nah, I can't see it either.
No, so I think what I want to do is because at the end of my movement I'll bring in like basically a whole second army,
Yeah.
and I think they'll be able to help out here, and I think falling back is just gonna be a waste.
So those Land Raiders have guys in them.
Yes. And remember, if you're in combat with me, you can't shoot me when your guys drop it.
Oh, I have an interesting question.
Oh,
Do Fire Warriors have pulse pistols?
No. You have to read. I don't.
Give me your book. I'll look it up.
Sure. All right, because if nothing else, there are a bunch of people who are just moving anyway.
Yeah.
So all these guys are just gonna jump down here, all action style. Hopefully there's some windows that they can smash through.
Yes.
I mean, even though they're on the roof of a building, so there's like 2 guys walking by with a pane of glass.
This whole thing is cover. This is all terrain.
Everything in.
Everything in this is terrain.
Oh, jeez. All right.
This is
So
why I said you
how
know
far do they move? I think just 6 first strike team,
Yeah, 6.
Yeah. So you
6.
might want to, if you jump in there
and then fly that
and
away.
then fly out away.
Yeah.
You can evac everyone from here.
Wow, these guys all have photon grenades.
Yeah, they do.
Photon grenades have a 12-inch range.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. For no particular reason.
Because they need to, so that they can be
Overwatch,
used. So they'll
yes.
be used the one time. Yeah, so anytime you are ever Overwatch fire,
Yeah,
actually, anytime you get to fire, someone should always fire a photon grenade.
Sure.
So what a photon grenade does is, this weapon inflicts no damage. Your opponent has to subtract 1 to any hit rolls made for infantry units that have suffered any hits from photon grenades till the end of the turn. Makes them all -1 to hit in close combat.
Yeah. Oh, close combat?
Well, either.
Yeah.
Oh,
But you're going to use it on people who are going to charge you.
Yeah.
Right,
And then they're all
right.
terrible. That's
Okay.
pretty cool.
No, yeah, that's right.
But they do
So-
not have pulse pistols. That would have been really cool. But they didn't.
So yeah, so I guess...
Wait a minute.
For also at the beginning of your turn, do you want to use the aura on anyone? Because you could also give someone the movement if you want, or something else.
Yeah. Jeez. So much to keep track of. Yeah, I have a bunch of command points.
Yes.
I'm going to give...
There you
the...
all of the sergeants in this army can have a pulse pistol for free, so they should.
Sure.
Okay.
So in the shooting phase, any of your
Right.
squads who are in combat, like this god, the sergeant can fire a pistol.
Okay.
We should back. Cool. We should probably get out of combat so you can shoot. my
Yeah,
squad the rest of the
yeah.
turn as well.
That's true.
Yeah, so I am gonna pull out of combat. But then I just... Because you can't... You're right, so you can't advance if you're falling back.
Right.
So I might... but I can only... I could bubble multiple targets or just one per turn?
Just one.
Okay.
So you give one guy double movement, or you could give one of my units -1 to shoot for my next turn. to hit for my next turn. Or you give some +1.
So if I give... Is it to shoot or to hit?
Just to hit.
It's to hit.
Okay.
So in all cases.
To all hit rolls.
Yes.
Is that the fog?
Yes.
Or the bees?
The fog.
No,
This is the
bees
bees.
is damage.
Bees,
Okay.
yes.
So yeah, so I figure if I can give that to your whole 20-man squad,
That would be good.
Yeah.
yeah, let's do that.
Alright.
So I'm
Throw a
gonna
photon grenade and
spend a
everybody's
command
choose
point
Real bad.
to give that whole 20-man unit
Alright.
-1 to hit because it's foggy, but just around them, I guess.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Fog
It's
closes
magical
in.
fog.
Right. The fog is clinging to their
Oh,
visors.
These flies that were giving us armor, they crawled up under our visors.
All right.
I never thought that flies would backfire on us.
All right. So all these guys are gonna drop into the devil, or maybe
Yes.
because if I just advance them over here, isn't it basically the same as them? Not.
I mean, I could shoot them. They can't shoot this turn, and I'd be able to shoot them.
Yeah. Fair. Okay.
Yeah.
So
So
they're in the devilfish.
they'll all jump into the devilfish.
How are you guys in the devilfish world?
12.
All right. So you're if you want your
And I
ethereal,
think the ethereal's also gonna jump.
and if you
in
want
there.
your fireblade to jump in, he can as well.
That probably would be smart.
That is now the escape
Yeah.
bus.
Yeah.
Everybody get into the escape bus.
Yeah, we're gonna do that because
Alright.
especially the ethereal. Because at this point I don't. Wait. No, the drones are giving me the bonus attack.
Yep.
Okay, that's fine. Cool.
But
Because
the
I don't
drones
need
give you the bonus range.
bonus range.
But you
okay.
only are gonna have like 3 guys that are gonna get to shoot this turn.
So it doesn't matter.
So if you want to
Try-
sacrifice him for 3
yeah.
extra shots.
Okay. So then, the devilfish probably just sort of come back here.
So the devilfish hovers up, and the command,
Yeah.
the
They all
remainers leap onto
Jump.
it.
They'll get in,
jump,
and then it
and
backs
then-
up to there.
Yeah, right around here is fine.
Okay. Then who's
Yeah.
so who and then who is in combat? Are the people in combat going to stay, or are they
Yeah,
going
no,
to
they're
withdraw?
all gonna scoot as much as they can, but they can't fall back. And broadsides, I assume, are not very fast.
Yeah, I don't know how fast that move.
Yeah, the problem is that if any, I guess
Broadsides are move
if you
5.
have if you have a really large squad and there's like 2 guys touching it, so it's still in combat, you can't shoot at that squad, or is that done
Right.
on a per model basis?
No, it's by the unit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that means everybody has to get out of contact
Yep.
with that squad if you want to shoot at that squad.
Yep.
They all have to withdraw.
Yep.
You can't even leave one guy, even though that squad's crazy and wraps all the
You're
way
right.
around.
Yep.
Everyone has to get out.
When you simplify rules, some logic
He
disappears.
probably wants to go that way so he can get out of the ruins
Uh,
and not take bees.
yeah.
Oh, right, because the bees.
Right. Oh, right, because it extends.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Get out of the bees. Okay.
He can get out. That's fine.
Okay. Cool. Looks like just barely.
Yeah.
His drone friend.
Tow, tow, tow. Death Guard.
Drone friend, because drones are fast, right? Am I making that up?
Drones are pretty good.
Drones are 8.
Yeah, fast enough.
Yeah.
Then you got that guy. Now these guys aren't in combat.
They're not.
Those guys are.
Yeah,
free to
but
do
they're
whatever
also
they
going to
want.
be
You can like
bead.
jump down over here if you want.
Yeah. All right.
the town just scatter. They're just like, everybody jump and run for it. We're surrounded by Death Guard
And bees.
and the terrain does mortal wounds. Get the hell out.
Yeah, D6 mortal wounds.
It's only a 4+.
Yeah, half the time.
Yeah.
only half the time.
I think the other guys have no choice probably but to retreat up into the ruins.
Yep.
Uh,
Oh, that sucks for them.
Yeah.
they have to retreat up
They're not
into the
gonna-
second
They
floor.
can't
Yeah.
move through me, so that they could. I mean, they could.
they could get like here.
Yeah, that's true. There's a
but I
little
mean,
gap.
like, there's not really any notable difference. They're still in the
There's
terrain.
not much notable.
So yeah, so I'll if you want to move them up for me, that would be grand.
So the squad falls back up, firing down as they go.
Right.
So that's the dramatic thing. They're waiting for the devilfish to come back and rescue them next.
They are.
Yeah.
We'll get to the roof and then we'll be able to get into it.
Totally. All right.
The ethereal told us it'll all be fine.
Yeah.
You just have to get to the roof.
Okay.
It'll all be good.
Is that everyone?
That's everyone, and then all your reserves come in.
Right.
Okay.
Here we go. This is.
Oh,
this
oh
is,
no. During my movement phase, I'm
Oh.
picking my ethereal.
Okay.
He's in the vehicle. and
So he
that's
can't.
not
So he can't do anything.
Well, I could have done it at any point during your movement.
Right,
phase.
but
Oh.
it's within range of him.
What do you mean?
Like it affects things within a range within like 6 inches of him, right?
Oh, it does.
Yes.
Okay.
He has
So
it
it
on the
doesn't
table, so it doesn't affect.
So it
him.
doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
I thought it was a global effect.
Yeah.
So he.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's fine.
Time for the reinforcements.
Okay.
What is your master plan?
And they're dropping in.
Yes.
Anywhere
Okay,
you
not
want,
board
outside
edge or
9
whatever.
inches.
Nope.
What about the crew?
Creep drop in 2.
Okay. Wow.
There's
Yeah.
a special manta strike that Commander Ironsights is really great at getting right in there.
Okay.
All
Or
right.
the crew are popping out of their hidden
I mean, they're
traps somewhere.
birds.
Yeah.
They can
They're-
fly.
Oh god, what?
Alright.
Our wings are so little. It's like throwing penguins out of airplanes.
And I feel
It's just
like
bad.
my malignant poxcaster might be about to get shot a lot. I
Yeah.
probably should have put him in the lane.
Okay, so right there.
I was hoping he would be able to like buff them. But
Here comes the
completely
strike,
forgot
guys.
about
That is Tau Commander number 1. Boom.
Is that Ironsights? Which one is Ironsights?
Iron Sight will be
Missile or plasma?
this one because he has more eyes.
All right. Ironsights.
So
right
Iron,
there.
Iron Sights comes down here,
And his buddy.
and his buddy probably just right next to him.
What is his
Why
buddy?
not?
Commander
Clean
Clean
Sweep.
Sweep.
Commander Clean Sweep. Directly behind him. Right here.
Alright, cool.
Ironsides a Clean Sweep. Remember, Clean Sweep's in the back.
Yep.
He's got the missile pods, guys.
We got. Probably I'm gonna swing over there.
All right.
Gonna here-ish.
All right.
Price of suits.
Yeah, I'm just gonna vaguely
Are these
place
guys all
everyone.
WYSIWYG?
However, Matt, I don't know how Matt wanted it.
Because if they are, they need to be really close.
Did you decide
These
on
guys have double
specific?
flamers.
Are you arming them how they are armed on here?
Oh.
Probably shouldn't be easy. Just
yeah.
put these guys here.
Okay.
Well, they can have to be
Yeah,
managed away.
9-inch.
So they have flamers and like melted gun versions.
Sure.
Okay.
Alright.
We'll just reverse it and do double melta and 1 flamer.
Sure.
That's the
So
way
they
to
are
do it.
better at. If you want,
In
they
eighth
might
edition.
want to come down by the lane.
Oh, so yeah, they have meltas.
Yes, they
they're
do.
gonna pop in here-ish.
Put them like
and then-
behind that one, so they're far away
And
from
then,
everything.
yeah. Oh, all the missiles. And
Yeah,
such.
those guys
Yeah.
can shoot everything.
Okay.
This is the super long range squad, and that's the really short tank killer squad.
Okay. And then
Alright, that is a lot of crisis
is
suits
this-
coming in,
is this
guys.
two?
One 890.
One.
Yeah.
They'll probably hang out.
This squad here, this is 3
Actually,
crisis. This is 3 crisis suits with missile pods and
next-
plasma.
Sorry. I
Man,
know.
always breaking
I
things that
know.
don't belong to him. Always breaking things.
Alright,
There we go.
so
They're
Matt,
good.
hold better. Can we get some hold better?
Alright, I lied. These guys are coming in over here.
Oh,
I want.
Because he wants all the drones together so
Yep.
that they can sacrifice
Yep.
for the greater good.
that makes
is-
sense.
That is how that works.
totally makes
Yes.
sense.
Make sure that everything's 9 inches away, just from all my stuff.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
yeah.
Yep.
Because
I know.
these guys will come down here.
Go cheat and do that.
Sure.
Sounds good.
And you want to make sure you got some. It's only like 3 inches away, so the guy in front.
Yeah.
You want to make sure you
want-
want
you want-
part of the squad nearby.
Yeah, you want to come.
Right.
You want like
Yeah.
one of them over there. There you go. Just like that.
There you go.
That works.
Alright.
Okay.
And then you
but
got those
not
guys. Do
in
those
that
guys have
way.
any drones on them? Those guys need to be as close as possible to the Land
That's as
Raider.
close as they can go. They're not-
Okay.
Okay. I got Just some
Breacher
teams, not preacher teams.
Right.
Oh.
Breacher with a B.
Okay, these guys I think will come up over here because they're gonna try to take some shots at the Poxcaster.
Okay.
Now remember, all of these units are in terrain right now.
Damn it!
Because hills are terrain.
It's such a natural
You
instinct.
have to wait till
I forgot.
after he
I
put
just remembered. I just remembered that hills
Alright,
are terrain.
alright.
put them all like,
Yep.
right there.
All right,
Well, it's got to be 9 inches away.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So
In that gap. These guys will be right here.
OBI Tank says Melta Crisis should be at 18 inch range. To prevent the
uh,
guys from charging them.
Oh.
wait. Say that again.
He
Yeah.
says that the Melta Crisis should be at 18 inch range to prevent the guys from charging them.
Then they can't fire.
No, I think they might. I don't know. If they
Oh, like the Plague Marines charging them.
I think they have a 12. What's the range on their guns? Is it 12 or 18?
12.
I don't know. Well, here, you do that.
I'll
I
look
still
that up.
got more to set up.
You get all your guys there. Figure out where the recruit are going to go.
Yep.
I'm
So-
looking.
So if you put them, well, you gotta. Those can't go there.
Oh, yeah, geez, they
That's-
are.
That squad's right there.
Okay.
And you want
Tow.
you could probably put them back there, and line them up in a way that they can all fire through that gap.
Well, because I don't want to, I want to get there, but I also want to get some shots on your Marines.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, the-
how's that? Oh, I got two measures.
Not good. Well, the other thing is that now that they're going to be the closest models, they're going to be a lot closer. To
Right.
The Fusion Blaster's 18.
18. Yeah.
They need to be further back.
Sure.
Yep. Their belters are better. They're better than the Imperial ones, like by a lot. And we're going to say that they have 2 of those each.
Alright.
That's mean.
So I got some shots on the Poxcaster.
Strike team, go!
Alright.
So couldn't I? Yeah, push them back too.
Sure.
Uh,
there.
The Poxcaster, by not charging in, unintentionally,
is
became really annoying for Matt.
It's true. All
He
right.
had just gotten up there with the rest of them.
And he forgot to use a
And he
psychic
forgot
power.
to size power.
He's just like the he's
just an annoying person.
He's like do. There's
Yeah,
like a
'cause
battle or
especially
something.
like I would love to deep strike right here as
Right
well,
there, yeah.
but cannot. All right, so I think this will be fine.
Okay. And the Kroot.
Yeah, the Kroot.
Where will the Kroot go? Kroot are
probably-
the only thing in your army that's actually decent in combat.
Right.
And their guns are decent too.
Yeah, so they'll probably come in like there-ish just to get
to be
in.
here.
They
Sure.
put 'em- Oh, they can't be in cover because the bees will eat them.
They can. They just,
No,
they just have to risk the bees.
No,
I think the Kroot should eat the bees. The Kroot would totally eat the bees. They would not be eaten by the bees.
Okay, no, wait here. Got a plan.
Alright.
So these guys are going to come over here too,
Okay.
and then everyone else. Yeah.
Most of those guys have enough range that they'll be able to hit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, okay. So Commander Ironsights
Yeah, and clean
and Clean Sweep are moving.
There we go.
Okay, over here.
Ow. Okay, so they're all over here.
Just make sure that they all have line of sight.
Yep.
Someone.
There we go.
Luckily, those guys all have long range weapons,
Yeah.
so they're decent.
No, technically, all the map is terrain because it's just open terrain.
There we go. Yeah, they are just in a nice line.
Like that, conga line.
So they can
Bring the
see
drones
the
over.
Poxcaster and they can still see.
And they can see
Yeah,
Plague
and they
Marines.
can see the Marines.
Move the drones over.
Those two were there, so these are just gonna.
Hang out there.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, so these are down. These are down. Those are over there,
Yep.
and we're waiting on what you're going to do with the Kroot.
The Kroot right
yeah, the Kroot right there.
Here.
Okay,
I think
Kroot are
that's
there.
everything.
I think that's everything.
And those guys, I was like, what about? Oh,
Yeah,
they're dead.
That's
Those
my,
are the
that's
dead.
my graveyard.
Those are the
Yes.
dead people.
Alright, so
All right.
the turn.
So all this craziness right here. We got deep strikers over there, and then we got the deep strikers way over there.
Alright, and we've
All right.
got 2 units that are in terrain.
When do you roll for the bees?
End of your movement phase.
All right.
So
Bee
this
time.
unit and the broadsides.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
On a 4-up.
the broadside.
How is this rolled? Is it rolled on a per model basis or is
Per
it
unit. Per unit.
Okay.
per unit?
So
Okay.
Alright,
we'll
so
do the
strike team on
strike
4
team
up.
first.
On a 4-up. Here we go. Everyone's waiting for it.
No bees.
No
bees!
Jeez.
All right.
All right. Broadsides.
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 Yeah.
No bees!
And the one drone with the broadside.
Yep, the one drone.
The one drone. Oh, you know the drone's gonna get it.
No!
Oh my gosh!
All right.
All that
Woo!
trouble for nothing.
The bees are tired today.
Good,
They
good.
do not feel like chow flesh.
Oh.
All right.
Well, all right.
Good. So,
Psychic phase.
psychic phase.
What the heck is a psychic phase?
Don't even want it. So,
What the
now,
heck is an aluminum falcon?
Yeah.
shooting?
Alright, so you've got
Here it
three
is.
marker lights.
This is your
Yes,
phase.
from these
So,
guys.
right. So I have the marker lights. I think I'll just shoot them all on the.
Yeah, who's the target who most needs to get nailed?
Right, yeah, the I think the Marines more than anything.
Okay,
Okay.
on the Marines.
Yeah, because the Land Raiders are annoying, but that's just so much. Okay, so 3 on the
Marines, now they
Marines?
are heavy, so you're at -1 because you moved.
marker lights are heavy.
Oh, don't you roll for your guys too?
At the end of my movement phase, I roll.
Okay.
If he stays there.
It's if you end your movement in cover.
I think I'm.
Those are all hits.
Well, I think a 4 isn't.
It should be.
Marker lights are heavy. Right?
See, I don't know.
Marker lights are heavy.
Okay,
Yeah,
and
so
I normally hit on 5s.
So 2 hits.
You don't
Or normally hit on 4s.
So you have
2 hits.
So 2 marker light hits on the Plague Marines.
Which actually doesn't
That's
help
pretty
me
solid.
because the second marker light is not.
You need any? Do you have anything else that has marker lights that can fire?
The Fire Warriors.
So they fell back. They can't fire.
Right.
These guys should have marker
No
light.
line of sight.
Really?
Well, no line of sight on the Plague Marines.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least a little bit.
Right through the window.
So you have to fire the one. You have to fire the squad.
Right.
and
Okay.
Declare who it's going to shoot.
Okay.
Make
So
sure
marker light on the Marines, and then the pulse carbines or whatever on
the
the
5 pulse blasters.
blasters on the Poxcaster.
Okay.
So what other?
And
how
what
far
is
away?
shooting that?
This squad right here is
Yeah.
shooting on this guy, and one of them is tracing this crazy shot through this window onto
Yeah.
these guys to try to marker light the big squad of Plague Marines.
Can they reach?
Hot.
Yeah. So,
Oh, okay.
but they have different. They have different profiles at different ranges.
Oh, sure.
So
Excuse me?
technically, only 2 of them can be within 10 inches because you have to be outside of 9 inches, and they have a 1-inch base.
Sure. So I
Right.
have to choose the medium range.
So 2 of them can do medium range, and the other 3 have to do long.
Oh, I understand. Okay.
Okay.
So, well, marker light.
Sure.
Okay, marker light misses.
Okay.
So the 2 at medium
There's
range
4 shots.
is 4 shots. 1 hit.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, it's strength 5, so wounds on 4.
Wound.
That's 1 save.
Hey.
Wound. Oh, am I disgustingly resilient?
Disgusting
No.
and resilient? No, you're not.
Ah, ha, ha.
The plague
Alright.
caster takes a wound.
Then you've
Bam.
got 6 shots at long range.
6 long range shots.
Go breachers.
Hitting on
Ooh,
4s.
that's
Yep.
not bad.
Cool.
These ones on 5s though.
Cool.
Okay.
1.
One more wound.
Good.
Alright.
Alright, and the second squad can do the same thing.
Yep. Marker light.
Yep.
Hits.
Alright,
Cool.
So that's
That is
3
3,
marker-
which
three
I
marker
think
lights.
is an important threshold.
I'll look
for
it up.
marker
I
lights.
got the book here.
3 marker. Okay, and then do all the other guys on the plague
These
caster.
are all long.
These are all long range, so 2 shots each. So 10 shots.
10 shots. This is the back squad on the plague caster right here. That's not bad.
All right, and what does 3 marker lights do for me?
3 mark. Well, you don't have to. It's on.
It's not on the
3
it's
marker
on-
lights
Oh,
let you
right.
ignore
5
penalty
hits.
for moving and firing heavy weapons.
5 hits.
Okay.
In advancing fire. Yep.
Isendar says Tower of Power.
2.
2 wounds.
All right.
2 wounds on the plague caster. Whoa!
2 failed.
2
Hey.
failed. Disgustingly resilient.
Disgustingly resilient. 1.
Okay, so that's 2 wounds on the plague caster.
Yep.
Okay.
Woo.
Cool. Chipping away, slowly but surely.
Not bad.
All right, so now
I have a bad feeling about that malignant plague caster.
It survives though. It's all over for you.
Oh no.
I think Commander Clean Sweep is gonna sweep him away.
No.
Well, so actually, I think I'm gonna get in there with my drones first,
Okay.
because I don't think they can really shoot at much else.
Sure.
Because they
With
have.
his tactical planning.
Yeah. Okay, so they can have marker lights.
You don't. You just have tactical drones.
You have tactical.
Oh, not the marker drones.
Correct.
Got it. Okay. So the gun drones have pulse carbines.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
1 or 2.
Not a lot of them
I think
can
they
see
have
that
two.
guy. He
Each
certainly
drone, gun drone with 2 pulse
None of
carbines.
these can. What's the max range?
18.
Okay, let me do some checking here. Okay, so these 4 can see nothing. He can't see anything. These can see him.
Oh. Alright, I probably could have set them up better, but I was pressed for time.
You can just do that.
Could
So this side can see him. This side cannot.
Well, but like I could have had them all
Sure.
line up here, but...
But you didn't.
Yeah. Well, I was just trying to get everything down and wasn't looking at line of sight.
Alright.
So I got my 8 shots.
Well, it should be 16.
Right, because they're assault 2.
Yep.
Alright, so this twice.
Yep.
Hitting on 5s.
3 hits.
3.
Alright.
And again.
5 hits.
5 hits.
Not bad for drones.
4
Pretty
wounds.
solid.
Yeah. Yeah, strength 5.
Ooh.
2 wounds.
2 wounds. Failed 1. Disgustingly resilient. No. 3 wounds on the Plaguecaster. Does Plaguecaster have 4 or 6?
I don't know.
4.
Alright, he's got 1 wound left, guys. 1 wound left.
Did these guys fall back?
They fell back. They fell back. No shooting for them.
Wait. Alright.
They already fired.
The drone didn't.
The drone doesn't have a gun because it's an extra range gun.
Darn
That's
it.
correct.
Yeah, fine. Alright, I'll get one
You
of
got
these.
Kroot. You got this guy. He's still in good shape.
I don't think the Kroot can see him.
They're not the closest model.
Oh, right, yeah.
Those
So,
are the only guys who can fire.
Yeah, alright. So
I mean, the
I'll...
commander. those guys, yeah.
Right, yeah, because I was looking just to get one more crappy shot off. Okay.
Nope, he's not gonna die to a crappy shot.
Alright, so we'll get in there. No, these are not broadsides, these are crisis suits.
Yes. Well, you have a squad of 3 crisis suits, and you have 2 commanders.
Yes.
Commanders are different.
Right, yeah.
Commanders have 4 weapons each.
I mean, they have whatever he has on them. They can have 4 weapons or suit systems.
Right.
I assume that it looks like they all have 2 weapons and then
And 2 suits.
probably
Because they're equipped with a burst cannon and may be accompanied by 2 tactical drones, which they are, but they can replace their burst cannon with up to 3 from
they have.
ranged weapons.
Yes.
Okay. So I'll just go by what they have, because that seems fine.
You have.
So these are 2 missiles.
You have 5 missiles, 1 plasma, and then they are all armed with the system that lets you. Where is it? It's the. Where
the system's at the very end.
Yeah, let me look at the system here.
Okay. So I'm gonna get in there with
Tower
my
weird. I know.
missiles. Yeah, they got a lot of
Let me look
war
at the-
gear options, which is fun, but
There's one that lets them go
There's
with
just a lot.
vulnerable save, and there's one that gives them like -1 AP. I assume they have them
Fire War gear. I'll look it up. Okay, we have the. Where are all the systems? There you go. Support systems. Got it. Those guys have.
the advanced targeting system
Let me give them a multi-
is -1 AP.
We're going to give you.
I mean, that seems good.
Target lock. What are these? Oh, are these weapons all heavies or not? Are they all
I don't know
heavies?
what the missiles are.
That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, got a lot of war gear, like I said.
Missile starts with an M. No, all these things are assault. Okay,
Okay.
so you're going to have multi-trackers,
Sure.
Which
If I
does?
fire
which
it.
rerolls once.
Okay.
Target.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm getting these. This
Yeah.
guy's gonna fire on the pox caster,
And the rest of the unit.
and the rest of the unit is gonna fire on the
Okay.
Marines.
Okay, so 2
the-
missile pods
which is
on him.
They're not smart missiles.
Right, those are not smart. Those
Oh,
are
yeah.
actual missile pods,
Okay.
which are better. They're
Right.
strength 7. mean.
But how many shots each?
Missile pod.
Weird ass tester.
Missile pod?
Yes.
Okay, missile pod. So 4 shots, right?
Yep.
He's got 2 missile
Yeah,
pods.
somebody said earlier that the interesting thing about playing the Tau is that you spend half of your turn debating what you're going to do and the other half of your turn shooting.
And then I think that's all No, 1 hit.
1 hit.
Hey,
Okay.
good.
Woo!
But a wound on a 3.
Yeah.
Yep. Wound.
Wounding.
-1.
Yeah.
made it. Okay.
And then.
Yeah.
8 shots at these dudes.
Yeah. Okay.
With their 1-up save.
8 shots. Hitting on 4s. Much better.
Okay, that is some solid shooting right there. Wounding on 3s.
Yep.
Missile pods.
That is 3 wounds.
3
Alright.
wounds. -1 save.
We're all good.
Yep. Being in cover.
Yep.
Okay. Alright.
But if I stay there, it could be bad.
Right.
Yep.
Alright. Commanders. Equipped with a burst cannon and a missile pod. Seems fine.
We're going to give them, because they can have 4 systems, the commanders should have 3 weapons and 1 support system, because no one would ever build a tell commander with
Well,
2
I assume
supports.
that they have the 4+ invulnerable save support system.
Sure.
That's a good one.
Yeah. We'll give them the 4 up invulnerable, and then they basically just have 3 of whatever they have, so he has 3 plasma and he has 3 missiles.
Okay. Okay. The burst cannon?
Because you can build
No,
Tau
no
commanders
burst
crazy.
Oh, was it like las cannons then?
Just the plasma gun.
And these can be fired one at a time, too. There's no point,
Right,
because
okay.
they're separate. So,
Right.
let's do clean, so
Yeah.
who's clean sweep going to fire at?
He's gonna fire the Poxcaster.
Uh-oh.
Poxwalker? Plague Claster. Plague. Yeah.
6 shots.
6 missile shots.
Alright.
He gets on. Like,
He hits
Yeah.
on 3s.
Because
Yep.
he's a badass.
3s.
That's weapon skill.
2s.
2s. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Tau commanders can shoot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, good.
All hits.
All hits, wounded on 3s.
Oh,
Really?
Alright.
You guys see that?
Alright.
He wounds on 3. Do you want to re-roll any of those?
Can I? Just like,
You have
oh, I
command
have
points.
You have 1 free reroll.
I have 1 free reroll.
And you can use a command point if you want to.
So you can re-roll 2 of
You
them.
have 8 of 9 left.
Yeah, you gotta kill this guy.
Yeah, shit,
Come on.
that's so
Come
annoying.
on.
Fine, alright.
Just reroll
I'll
2 of
spend a reroll.
1 command point.
No, I have a free reroll.
Right.
So I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so that's still a 1.
That's still 1.
And now a command point.
I'll spend a command point.
That one hit.
Alright, 2
2.
wounds. 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
Alright, come on, Poxcaster.
It's -1. That's a fail.
Both fail.
Okay.
Alright.
It's disgustingly resilient, or you're dead. Twice.
BAM!
Oh my god!
I'm so resilient! How disgusting is that?
It's pretty gross. I'm not gonna
That is a
lie.
5 and a 6.
Oh!
No,
If any of our Chaos Lords want to
So
make him
sad.
re-roll one of those, this would be a good time to make him do
That
it.
is
Really?
Gallus the Pox-ridden, shrugging off the entire Tau army. You've got nothing on me, Tau.
I'm so annoyed.
I have things.
Isendar says yes. Damn right I do.
Oh, yay!
Alright.
Thank you,
As
Isendar.
Isendar's 1,
Alright.
re-roll it.
Alright.
Re-roll it.
Here
Let's
he
see
comes.
this.
Save the day.
Hey!
There we go.
Gallus goes down.
Thank you very much.
There we go.
Oh my god.
The Chaos Gods betray him at the
The
last.
Chaos Gods.
Oi!
There was that one demon, and you were mean to
I
him,
was like, oh no.
like in junior high,
Right.
and now he's a Chaos
Oh.
God. And you're
Good.
like, man,
Okay.
I should not have taken his lunch money.
Alright, so now I have Ironsights.
Thanks
Yep.
to Isendar.
Yeah,
Lord of
thank you very
Annoying
much, Isendar.
Thermodynamics.
I've got a itch somewhere. I don't.
No, that's
Yeah.
Dax. No, what is...
Isn't Isendar?
No, wait, what is...
Isendar is Lord of
Thermo-
Annoying Thermodynamics.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Alright.
So you're either feeling hot or cold
Dax
or
is
something.
Lord
I
of Annoying
am a little
bitches.
hot right now.
There it is. Okay.
When you get into the car in the summer,
Yeah.
you're like, oh, the belt buckle!
Right.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Why did I get leather seats?
Uh,
Okay, so now I have the
Excellent.
3 plasma guns.
3 plasma gun.
guns.
No, that guy's gonna be mean.
Well, he's probably not within half range, so it's probably just 3 shots. Right?
Yeah.
It is 3 shots, but it's
Or
one
are
of the
they
few.
assault?
Just
That is a good question.
I have no idea what Tau plasma guns do anymore.
yep.
Everything's so
Port
different.
War gear.
Right there. Keep on going. Right there. Plasma.
Plasma rifle,
Yeah.
Yes.
pulse burst cannon,
No,
or the plasma rifle.
Yeah.
It is a 24-inch rapid fire 1.
Okay.
So
So
it's
3
2
shots.
So,
Well,
yeah.
no, 'cause it's not within half range.
Oh, that's true.
But I got 2 of them, right?
3 of them.
3 of them.
3 of them. Okay.
Because he's
So,
crazy. So 3 shots.
3 shots.
And the save on that is minus
I don't
3.
One hit.
No, I get to reroll ones for something.
Oh,
don't
on this,
I?
yes, because of you
Marker
do it-
lights,
that-
there
That
it is.
unit you do. You're
Yeah,
right.
I knew there was something.
There you
Reroll
go.
those.
And what does 3 marker lights do? I
3
have-
marker lights let you ignore the penalty for firing heavy weapons at them. For moving
Nice.
and firing heavy
Okay.
Okay.
But I don't think you have any heavy weapons that move.
Go
And
ahead.
then if I had one more, you would not get cover. I didn't quite get there. There.
Alright, so 3 hits.
3 hits.
3 to wound me.
Cool.
3 wounds and minus.
It is
Looking it up.
Yeah.
Either minus 2 or minus 3.
AP3.
Minus 3.
1 guy fails.
Why?
That's a dead.
Because
Disgustingly resilient.
I'm at a 1-up right now.
Disgustingly
Right.
resilient.
Right.
So how much the what's the
3.
So you're 4.
Yeah, of course.
You're 4.
Yeah.
So
2.
yeah.
The aura.
The aura.
Bubble.
And
Right.
He's not
Nope.
so resilient.
Okay.
Out of there.
No.
Okay.
All right. So this is done.
Yes.
Now you still have all kinds of other
Right.
stuff.
All right. So I have the.
You got the devilfish.
Devilfish is gonna.
You got
fire.
those guys over there.
Right. So I'm gonna focus everything on the exposed.
Land Raider.
The Land Raider.
Okay.
Now those guys have 2 fusion guns
And a flamer.
and a flamer.
Right. Okay. So
Each.
the flamer is probably just gonna shoot in the air to look super
It
badass.
does.
Yes.
Yep.
They shoot that as they land,
Right.
so it looks cool.
It's
It slows the descent right there. They're like,
very Iron Man.
Yes.
yeah. It doesn't actually, but the ethereal told them it does. So they're like, oh yeah, it slows the
That
descent.
makes
Yeah.
sense.
That's what he said. That's what he said.
All right. So they have the.
So we're moving away over. Now we got this guy over here. These
Yeah.
guys are going to be opening up on the back of this guy. They have 2 fusion blasters apiece, so that it's 6 fusion blasters.
Okay.
They probably hit me on 3s.
They the crisis battle suits hit on 4s.
Are you reading the right stat this time?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
No, that's right.
Ruthless call out there.
I mean, the last.
No. A second ago, I did look at weapon instead of ballistics.
Alright.
Okay, so I'm hitting on 4s with my fusion blasters.
Yep.
Don't get to re-roll anything, but that's pretty good.
That's pretty solid. 4 hits with fusion blasters.
Wounding on strain
Fusion.
8.
So 4s.
Cool.
Toughness 8 on Land Raider. Wow! Look at that.
That's pretty good.
4 out of 4 wounds on the Land Raider.
That's
And-
pretty good.
And that's -4 or -3?
-4.
-4. So you have a 6 save on the Land Raider. Oh my gosh.
It's not good, folks.
Right
at
here.
home.
Right there. You need some 6s. You need some 6s. Oh my gosh, he gets 2 of them.
2d6s.
He gets 2 of them.
Alright.
Fine.
That's 2d6 damage.
2d6
Alright.
damage.
Alright. 5.
5 points of damage.
Alright.
You lucked out.
Keeps me alive.
That thing should have just been slag.
Bam.
Fine.
Alright. Woo!
Darn it, Abe.
Could have been much worse.
And it does not even knock it down a bar.
Alright. So I still got my devilfish, or did it?
Yes.
fly?
Nope.
Devilfish is totally
and
good.
you
Yeah.
get
Right. Okay.
It has a burst cannon and smart missile system.
Okay. So
2
the.
smart systems, I think.
I think on Devilfish it's 1.
No,
No, it's 2.
Check it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2.
Each drew. Here's your place.
Each.
Oh wow.
Instead of being accompanied, it made 2 smart missile systems.
Then you should always do that.
Yeah. Alright.
Always.
Right. So I'm unloading everything on the Land Raider.
Okay.
So burst cannon. Don't get to reroll 1s.
So 1 hit. Does
Uh,
it have the?
It's a 4, I'm sure.
yeah, it's a 4.
Well, they used to have that upgraded weapon. Get plus on a hit. I don't know what happens with that.
I don't know.
5 to
Yes.
5s.
No
Nope.
wound.
And the SMS. 8 shots.
8 shots.
With both SMSs.
Can I have 1 dice, please?
There you go.
Oh,
Roll them right there.
cool.
I'm kind
Number
with my
4s.
dice. I'm happy to share them.
What
Yeah.
do you got?
Sounds pretty good.
Alright.
5s to wound.
Rating this guy out.
That is 2 5s.
2 wounds.
Alright.
Hey,
One more one gets through.
Cool.
Oh, 6 wounds.
Yeah, 1 damage
Now are you
each.
down to a different?
Yeah.
Fine.
Land Raiders are tough this edition.
Yeah, for sure.
They are.
Alright, the Kroot are going to fire into the Plague Marines.
Do they want to fire at the big unit or this unit?
The big unit.
I guess it doesn't matter. I'll have people save against you. So yeah.
Right. Alright,
Kroot shooting, what they're most famous for.
Alright, so Kroot rifles.
Yes.
I got, 10 of them?
10, yes.
Okay.
You should all be within rapid fire.
How many do you? Oh, yeah, so you should have 24
yes,
shots?
Yes, yeah.
Well, 20 shots.
20 shots, yep.
What you got there? How many?
8, 9,
10.
Apologies.
10 more. 5, 6.
Mad Kroot
7,
shooting.
8, 9, 10.
Or are the Kroot
Okay.
mad to be shooting?
I mean, I'm sure they
There we
find it
go.
delightful.
20 Kroot shots right here.
Hitting on 4s. Okay. Scooping all these 3s and 4s. Or, not 3s.
And do get to reroll ones.
I do get to reroll 1s, thank you. Of which there are not many, but I get 1. Cool. I wish I could reroll 2s, because I got a lot of those.
Yeah.
Okay.
We
Strength.
can only have
Strength 4.
Should be like, you get to choose a number and reroll.
Winning on 5s.
Only on 5.
Winning on 5s.
yes.
Kroot rifles versus Plague Marines. some
2,
fives.
3, 4. 4 wounds.
We're good.
Fine.
Fine.
Okay. That's all my shooting.
I think so.
Alright.
Alright.
You got,
Assaults.
you got declare charges and then all that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm
So
gonna switch over with
sure. The Kroot
Okay.
are gonna charge the Plague Marines.
Okay.
Is that it? I think that might be it.
Probably.
I'm not. I don't think I'm missing anything. Yeah, I think that's my only assault. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Group.
Alright. Let me see a 10 measure.
Take your bajillion shots.
Alright. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 20 bolters overwatching.
Yep.
It's 1 hit.
Okay. Oh,
That's
come on.
6 more hits.
Come on.
So 10 shots. Needing 6 to hit. 6 hits.
So dumb.
So that's 7 bolters hit on Overwatch.
This game is dumb.
It's 6 wounds.
Okay. I am toughness 3.
Yep, 6 wounds.
Okay.
And then
Looking for 6s.
4 classes.
Save 1, lose 5.
Plasma guns. 2 hits. 2 more wounds. So,
Just 2 dead.
yeah. How
So,
many for the first one?
what did I say?
So 7 die. 5 for the first one.
Do not recall.
Yeah, 6 wounds.
I don't know. I clearly can't retain information more than a couple seconds.
Alright, so that was an incredibly lucky, brutal
Who's surprised?
9 hit. I mean, I'm surprised. 9 hits on 24 Overwatch shots.
Dumb. This is dumb.
Alright, yeah, you
You're gonna watch me fail this charge roll.
gotta do it.
6?
Alright.
No, I'm gonna.
You can't point. Okay.
Damn.
Alright.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, take your attacks.
Alright, I get my 3 attacks.
I think
Are they? No. 3 attacks, 1 attack each. Unless they're Kroot hounds.
no.
But I don't think they are.
No, they're not. No. Okay. Their guns used to like give them an extra attack or something.
They get +1 strain
Yeah.
because they're, I guess, hitting you with the butt of their rifles.
Yep.
But they do get 2 hits.
Yep. So they're chest 4 or 5 2 wounds.
Yep. 1 wound.
Alright.
Hey, go Kroot.
Kills a guy.
Go Kroot.
Woo!
That's you get your attacks back.
Do you guys spend 2 command points to keep them alive if I don't attack you back?
I don't know.
Yes, I'll attack you back.
If maybe I don't know. I maybe might be able to like sort of box them in if I can survive, which I'm not gonna.
If he does, actually, I would definitely recommend you.
Yeah. I am skeptical at best.
Thanks, Isendar.
One for corruption. Yeah.
D3 attack. 3 attack.
Okay, good. Yeah, if you don't know the Flail of Corruption, I really enjoy it. And,
Minus 2.
Yep.
2 guys attacking.
Yep. Because it's one of the few weapons I've seen that does allow damage spill.
As far as I know,
Yeah, I haven't seen anything else.
I mean,
I mean, it certainly doesn't make sense. Like a big flight.
another 5 wounds.
Alright, so I need 5 6s. my saves at once. So it is. Alright, that's the one. Cool. Go, Kroot. You did great, buddy.
They killed a guy.
They killed a guy.
They killed a guy. Alright, that's the end of your turn. I don't think anyone else has
They killed the guy. Did they kill him with the cement shoes?
No, that's tomorrow.
Oh, that's right. I got excited. Speaking of, tomorrow we're playing The Godfather.
It's a Godfather.
I don't know where the box is. It used to be
Mars
right
has
here.
it.
And now it's King of Tokyo.
So Matt got an additional 6 points from my Plague Caster.
Hey. How many points is your big 20-unit squad?
Like 21 points.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, and that's the end of Matt's turn 2.
How many points?
6.
6 more points.
And it's my turn.
Yeah.
Yep. Alright. Beginning of my turn.
Someone's mowing the lawn.
For those of you watching, sorry about the sound right now. We've got neighbors mowing their yard, and it's really
Those
awful for
jerks.
our mic. How dare they go about their lives like normal human beings?
Right. They should consult with us before they do anything.
I'm gonna make the... Oh, shoot. Okay, never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to say there's a... I forgot that I had -1 in combat.
You don't get points. Really? The crew? Well, I mean, what would have? Oh, because the flail and the whatever else am I missed?
Yeah.
Do we want to just redo it?
No, let's just say group up.
Sure.
Do you want to spend 2 command points to keep them alive? That's the question.
How many command points do I still have? 7.
7.
Alright, so
It will mean that I will either be stuck on the terrain or I will
Right.
have to withdraw and not shoot.
yeah, it does seem like we're the 2 command points.
Okay. So that one crew is going to spend 2 command points. Stay
Yeah.
alive.
Alright, so for everyone, I don't know if we were talking about enough. So, we both forgot that the Plague Marines were all foggy and -1 to hit.
Yep.
So we are agreeing that I have 1 crew remaining.
It wouldn't have affected my Overwatch because I couldn't take my modifiers.
Right,
But it
but
would
you
affect-
always hit on 6.
Yeah, but it would have affected combat, so I'm
I'm skeptical the crew would have survived, but Abe's letting me have this one. I'm not going to argue. So it means that his unit is still tied up in combat, and that does actually put me in a real good. And then I'm going to spend the 2 command points, so I'm down to 5.
Yeah.
To keep that crew alive because I don't think because he's leadership 6, so there's no way he can survive because he lost 9 guys. So it's just annoying enough that it's gonna tie that unit up for a turn in one way or another.
Alright, and then I'm going to...
Which again, simplifying the rules in Ape, which is logic is so because only like 2 it's a huge it's this whole thing is the unit and there's just one guy and they're like, no, we have to kill him before we shoot anyone. I'm not gonna argue. But it is a little weird.
So I'm gonna go ahead and use another command point
Okay.
to make the bees go all over his unit with the melting guns.
That's mean.
They're not in.
Not the bees.
The fog.
The fog. Yes.
Sure. Okay.
Get the fog on you, sir.
Okay.
A fog of both your houses.
Yes. And this one is going to withdraw.
Okay.
We're gonna risk it. I got enough models. I think I can
Yeah,
take a few.
If you just take D6 wounds, it'll still be fine.
Yes, and I do get benefits from being here.
Like cover.
Well, benefit, and then I get an extra point.
Oh.
So I want to be in here.
Right. Because that is the main objective.
So now we'll have everyone's rolls are going to get reversed. All the Death Guard are going to be in the archaeological dig
Yeah.
with the Tau outside.
We did a little swap here.
All right, Rhynus the Viral is going to jump out, and he sees some Ironsights.
Sure.
And you know what? His squad's going to come with him.
Stay an inch away from me.
Shit.
also seems way more than 3 inches.
I mean, they're moving also.
Ah, fine. I get to be pedantic every now and then.
It's true, you do. I think
If you want to just move those trees, no one's going over there. Yeah, sure.
you know what? We're gonna risk it as well.
They're all going to jump out. Okay. Yeah, so if you want to just move those trees, no one's going over there. Not in the trees. Okay.
Man, it's almost quicker for them to move into the Land Raider and the extra pop out the other side.
I mean, I think that is true.
but I wouldn't get to shoot with them this turn.
Sure.
All right.
Psychic phase. Oh wait. Ha ha ha.
Let's see if I want
Ooh.
to flies. Well, let's just do some shooting.
Okay.
Next turn, I pray for fog.
Right.
Oh, sorry. So at the end of my turn, 20-man unit,
Yeah.
a large unit, no bees. Rhynus' command squad unit, bees.
Ha ha ha.
5.
Hey.
You're disgustingly resilient against this.
It's not mortal. Oh yeah.
3 of them survive. 2 guys are eaten by bees.
Yeah, it's fine.
Curses.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, that it's just free damage that I didn't have to do anything.
And the other squad.
Aw.
Rhynus.
These are surprisingly placid bees.
You know, like,
Yeah.
yes. All right. Let's do some shooting then.
Sure.
All right. This squad here, this Land Raider, sorry.
Yep.
It's gonna fire at this.
The
guy.
Land Raider's on a hill. Ah ha ha.
All right. You get into the Land Raider. Give me a wound dice, sir. Curses. Alright. It's gonna fire, as I said, it's gonna fire it down, but it's gonna fire a storm bolter at this dude.
Okay.
Or combo bolter. 3 hits. 2 wounds on the brute.
Oh sure. Oh no.
What do you get on the other?
The 6 minute.
Alright. Finish that guy off.
Yeah. That would have been pretty great though.
No, I don't die. Heavy bolters.
Who lived?
4 wounds minus 1 on those guns.
Okay. Looking for 2s. Or minus 1?
Minus 1. So I think they're only 3 other places.
Crisis suits archery. So looking for 4s. 1.
Alright, and then 4 last cannons.
Is that 1 damage each?
Yeah, that's 1 damage. 4 last cannons hit. 2 wounds from last cannons.
How much? They have. Oh, only 3 each. So this one's down to 2.
Alright.
And then how many?
2.
2 at
Minus
1.
3.
So I'm looking for 6.
Yes.
Yeah! Hey!
Oh!
Nice! So
Curse
I can
you!
do it too.
Curse
Bam, bam, bam.
you!
That's actually that's really important actually.
So the other Land Raider is going to fire its last cannons into the Devilfish.
Sure.
And the rest of its shots into this squad of...
Isendar says, Abe, if you can stop rolling 6s for a while, that'd be great.
I mean, that was math. That was all 6s on math.
Yeah, but look at
So he says as he rolls 3 6s in a row.
Sure, whatever. So 5 wounds on the breachers, minus 1.
Okay.
And 1 wound at normal. So 4's in.
3 wounds.
And 4 shots at the double fish.
Why?
3 hits the double fish. 3 wounds on the double fish.
Okay.
That should be 6 again. Lower double fish.
3 wounds?
Yep.
Okay. Looking for 6s?
Yeah.
2.
How many wounds does the double fish have?
The devilfish has 12 wounds.
Alright. Double 6s?
Nope. Nope.
Oh!
Stop rolling 6s!
What?
Oh my god.
This is just dumb.
This is
What?
dumb. This is a dumb game.
Alright.
Why are we doing this?
So right.
Matt, let's quit.
I'm out. I'm out.
We're
It's been
both
fun,
out.
everyone.
It's done.
Thank you.
360 no scope.
Oh.
Land Raider.
That's fine.
Okay.
It doesn't explode.
No.
Does
Okay.
anyone want to pay a bunch of points to make some bits to make it explode?
No.
It'll do some of
Don't.
my guys.
No.
Alright, 12 guys
Yeah.
can roll inside. Woo! You see that little window on the front of the devilfish? That little viewport?
I'm so mad.
That's where those last
I'm
cats went.
so mad.
Neverin says we do it for their amusement.
Ugh. Yes, we do.
Alright, looking for not one.
Not one.
1,
2,
2,
3. Alright. If you wanted to, I'll remind you, you could kill your ethereal.
Oh, just to drive the dude insane.
Just to drive your commander to get him
Alright, so what is if he dies? He gets +2 attacks.
Plus 2 attacks, he hits on 2s. Or he wounds on 2s, he hits on 3s. He wounds on
Sure.
2s. And then -2 AP. But he always has to charge and can't withdraw.
He always has to advance, or like
Yeah.
he has to do his best to charge.
If he can charge at the beginning of the charge phase, you have to try to charge.
Alright, well, maybe. So let me see how he is at shooting versus at fighting. Because he does have 4 attacks,
So you get 6 attacks.
and his strength is unmodified.
Well, you always do that.
Oh, he always moves on to you. I mean, not terrible. Oh, wait, have I not been declaring my Master of War?
Do it.
Yep.
Turn. Turn that he's able to begin with.
Oh, sure. Okay. Cool. What is my ethereal doing now? Not a whole lot, since I don't have a whole lot of infantry, and he's super far away from all the battle suits. But that is also 4 wounds. He's only 2 points. Yeah, you know what? It'll be fun.
Alright.
I'll do it.
So in the explosion of the devilfish, ethereal,
And he's also a really neat model, though.
he is a neat model.
That's a shame.
Is killed in the
skis.
explosion.
Black!
And there's now nothing holding Commander Ironsights back.
He releases the power of the artifact!
And then,
I like to think that he just eats it.
and then 2 more guys die.
Yeah, I got that.
And then Devilfish is pulled off and they pop out wherever they want.
Yes. I don't know why I'm specifically clearing these dice. I don't know why that was a really high priority.
Well,
for me.
that was done.
All right, Larry.
guys.
Yep. That's just how this game's been going.
Though, you know,
Isendar says one of the Mook Tau pushed the ethereal back into the burning
Oh,
tower.
yeah, definitely. Alright.
you know, there is like a certain there's a certain like nice dramatic bit of that, right? Like the devilfish is up here and they all jump in, and then as it's pulling away, las cannon shots like slam into it and it tumbles over there and crashes.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, we got everyone out.
It's
And
it's
like,
very cinematic.
It's very cinematic, yeah. And obviously, like the ethereal's the only guy that's strapped in, so he's just like left there hanging upside down in the crashed devilfish bleeding.
Safety belts ruin lives.
Yeah. All right. That's all my. That's my land raiders.
Yep.
This squad cannot shoot because they had to fall back. So this squad is going to fire at pathfinders. Yep.
Okay.
So I got 8 boulder shots. 4 hits. 3 wounds. 4 wounds from bolters.
Okay. On so 6s, I think. Pathfinders.
Nothing from the 5s.
Isendar says they glued his seatbelt closed for the greater good.
He's like, no, I gotta get out! No, I gotta get out!
Right.
It will remain a mystery what happened to the ethereal.
Yeah, this is gonna be one of those things that like Tau we're gonna like conspiracy theory their way through
like,
for a while.
They're like, Ironsights totally killed so he viewed the artifact.
No way!
No, it's just an accident, man.
Yeah, these things happen.
Yeah, there's no way. Alright, the 5 surviving guys of that squad are...
Jen,
Yes,
want to do me a favor and get me some snacks?
I can do that.
They're gonna try to finish off these
Anybody else
the
need
strike
anything?
team.
I'm
I'm good. Thank you, though. Bolter shot from the strike team. 3 wounds.
Who's it on? Strike team?
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. Alright, and the other 7-man squad is going to fire at your rocket pod.
Okay. Sure.
So, just with bolters. 3 wounds from bolters.
Okay. The same one, 3s, right?
2s.
The broadsides, not the...
Yeah. And then I'm going to rapid fire my missile, my plasma guns because I'm within 6 of my jet, my commander. All hits. So 3 wounds at -3.
Broadsides. How many wounds?
6 of them? Right. 3 more wounds. -3, so 2 more. Unless he wants to kill this 2.
Oh, sure.
Alright. That's all my shooting now.
Okay.
So I got 1 lucky shot, the rest of it didn't do as much as I hoped.
Yeah, true. I mean, the crew are gone, but, you know, that's...
I had hoped that I would be able to kill some of those melted on.
Yeah, but I got lucky.
We got lucky with that. Alright.
So we both got some.
We did. So this 5-man squad is charging your broadsides.
Okay. They're gonna shoot some railgun guns.
Sure.
The railguns are
4 shots.
2 each. 4 shots. Hitting on 6s and no fanciness. But I really want these to hit. 1 hit.
Okay.
Wounded on 3, I'm sure. Or maybe 4. Or, I'm
Then what is your 8?
Yeah.
Nope. Got it. And then you got bajillion 16 smart missile system shots, right?
Because I have
2 of them.
2 of them, and they're 4 each.
Yeah. And then you have 2.
They each have 2. So okay, yeah, I got you. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not bad. 4.
2 wounds. I cannot fail to charge.
Sure.
And then Rhynus will get in there also. Can't fail to charge. It's a jump.
Yay! Thank you.
You'll see nothing.
I see snacks.
Snacks!
And then this squad over here is going to try to charge your missile gun. So go ahead and roll his missile guy Overwatch. So 8 shots from the smart missile system.
Vita says, the Ethereal was so busy inspiring everyone to get out, he may have forgotten to leave the vehicle.
He's
So.
like, yeah, oh wait.
Oh wait, boom.
Hey, you're not too. Just somehow mysteriously dead in the Ethereal. 1 hit. Alright. I'm gonna go with Lord Rhynus first. Rhynus, the ever-loving, the viral rock plague guy. So... all kinds of good stuff.
Not bad.
Yeah. So great. I love it. The best.
Uh-huh.
Abe's decided. I certainly can't call you out on not knowing your war gear. So what are you trying to figure out?
He's just, I guess, using powerlist.
Okay. I mean, good choice.
So we've got 4 attacks.
Okay.
Hitting you on 3 power fist.
Right.
So 3 rolling ones.
Cool.
Worst result.
Yep.
1 wound. -3.
On the broadsides?
Yep.
Looking for 5. Yeah. Hey.
Alright. The squad fighting the broadsides. So plague center. 3 attacks. 2 hits.
Okay.
2 wounds at -2.
Okay. Looking for force.
Yep.
Make 1.
Alright. That's 2 damage.
Okay. What did I say? Broadsides have 6. And you damage. No, you damaged the missile guy.
Yeah.
So he's got 4 left.
Power fist. 1 wound from the power fist.
Oh, you're sergeant.
Yeah, sorry. Sure. 1 at -2. 1 more at -2.
Alright. Force. Hey.
This is supposed to be a little more impressive, guys.
Yeah. No, that was some good saves.
Alright, do you want counterattack?
What do you have left?
I've got that other squad to fight your other dude. It's up to you.
That's fine.
Matt can use 2
yeah.
more.
Yeah, I'm down to 5 command points.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, for that squad, we got 1 sensor, 1 thing, does 1 attack, hits, does no wound.
Well, you on the missile guy?
Yeah.
Because you can't all attack. You can't all reach.
Yeah, get enough ranges.
Well, I think that's fine on that.
Any of my guys more than 5 inches away?
I think so. I don't have timber yet. I have no idea what happened to it.
That's fine.
Alright.
As long as I'm within, as long as I have a guy that's within, I mean,
Alright.
it's like 6 inches.
Alright.
Alright, sure. I'll say
Alright.
1 guy can attack. That's fine. So 1 wound at -2 from the plague.
4.
That just does 2 damage. That's fine.
Yeesh.
Power fist. Hits once. Comes once.
1.
Yeah, 1 power fist.
Oh. Force.
Finish. You want to reroll that?
Well, I think it's yeah. Yeah.
Alright, another command point.
Yeah.
Command point. Yeah.
No, command points are done. Alright.
They are dumb.
That's, you brought the
Broadside
right?
comes. Right? Yeah.
Alright, and then you're at
I lost a broadside. Oof. That was a little more bad.
Yeah. Alright, and then your 2 broadsides get to attack back.
Okay.
You want to attack against Lord Rhynus, go viral, and get mortal wounds. When I make my armor set, so they want to attack against.
They have. So the Shazbra
Yeah.
has 3 attacks, and they just one of them is the Shazbra. Is that the idea? Or they both are?
One of them.
Okay.
Only one.
Okay.
probably not want to cast them.
Yeah, they're not great. Yeah.
Well, every time he makes a save, I roll a dice on a 4+.
Only in melee.
Only me. And I have 2 to save.
Right. Okay.
Probably when I go against the regular dice.
Yeah. All right. So I'll punch you up.
Yep.
Hitting on 5s.
Yep. Hey,
3 hits.
it's not bad.
Strength 5.
No force.
4s.
Yeah.
1.
Alright, I don't think we have any leadership across the board.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, no. What's the leadership? Pathfinder. Just the. Because he did lose 2 models.
Yeah. 7. So I fail. Right?
I could possibly fail.
Well, no. It's if I.
Roll 8. You roll 6, you lost 2 dice.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. So if I
Still
anything
roll-
but a 6.
But you automatically pass on 6. So you can't fail.
Oh.
Because
Oh,
of
right. The
fire,
blade something.
Yeah,
Right?
body knives.
Yeah.
Yep. Alright, so he cannot fail because the only way he could fail is a 6, but because Hal automatically passed on a 6.
Right.
He can't fail.
Aha!
Yeah. That's a weird ability,
Handy.
but
Yeah.
yeah, that's nice.
Honestly, I think I would rather have that than a reroll. I think that's better ability than the general.
Yeah. I mean, it's more consistent, certainly.
So the problem with the reroll is that you
Could potentially do
you
worse.
could potentially get worse,
Yeah.
which is why you will very rarely see it because a lot of the time you're like, well, like I rolled a 5.
I only lost 2. It
Or
could
like-
be worse.
Yeah, especially with Space Marines with already having small squads and high leadership.
Mhm.
Generally, you're like, well, I rolled like a 5. I lost a guy.
Yeah.
I could re-roll this, but I might lose 2. Like, is it really worth it? I would rather basically have like on a 6 you automatically pass, and then most likely like on a 1 through 3 you pass. Anyway.
Yeah. No, I mean, I agree. That makes sense.
Yeah. And then for those ones you really need it, you can either re-roll a command point or use command point to pass. But anyway, Matt, beginning of your turn. Oh, end of my turn, I killed 3 points from that and 6 or 7 for the devilfish.
The devilfish is 7.
All right, so I got 12 points on my turn because I killed the ethereal,
Good job.
and then 10 for the broadside.
So 19.
19 points.
Yep.
Oh, and I got 29
Why?
because I killed the broadside also. He's 10 points.
Oh, right. Broadside. Broadsides are. I mean, if you know they're 10.
It's 9 plus the drones, which are 10 also.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
I've been forgetting about drones.
Yeah. So another 10 points from you.
Blah. Okay.
Back and beginning of your turn. What happens this turn? That's what you
1.
1. Everyone moves. Double move.
That's actually
Low gravity.
good for me. Because I'm pretty far away with my melt-to-dudes, and I want them to be all up in your tank's face.
That's true.
Okay. Yeah.
All
I'm
right.
okay with this.
And
Alright.
your broadsides really get out of dodge.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
I'm going to...
Do you want to give anyone else an additional?
Oh, right. Probably again the -1.
-1. All right. So another command point for Matt.
Yep.
And all my giant unit is at -1 to shoot.
Alright, so my battle scenes, crisis battle.
Yes.
There we go. Alright, so they move 16, which is pretty good. Where did my tape measure go?
Right there.
I guess so.
Or right here.
Yeah, whatever. Okay. And the range on their plasma whatever
It is
guns.
18.
Okay.
But I believe at half range they get to
Right.
roll 2 dice and pick the highest for damage.
Yeah. Okay, so they're gonna get an 8.5,
All right.
which is absolutely in their 16-inch
Yep.
movement range.
Definitely.
So they're gonna fly up.
So
right
in the low gravity, suddenly all these suits are just flying wherever they want.
Yeah. Which, yeah, again, is really nice for me.
That's good, and also let you get your breacher squads in so they can use their high-powered attacks too if you want.
Right. Because they have those different.
Yeah.
The breacher squads move 12 now.
Yep. So if they can get within 5 inches, that's great. Which they definitely
Yeah. Well, oh no, because they can just go right through terrain.
can. Sure.
Okay.
I mean, I had that.
Yeah. But this is not in terrain.
That is not. There's no bees this turn.
Yeah,
So you can go into cover.
Oh, true. Right. Because I will have an option to move out of bees.
You would. If you go like right there, you'll be within 5 inches. You line up against the wall.
Okay. That's what I'm gonna do. I got 12, which is enough to get at least the front squad in. Alright, cool. Pushing everyone up against this wall. And these guys are gonna line up right behind them. It should be enough to at least get mid-range and get some good damage in. I got the opportunity.
Yep.
Okay.
And you got.
These guys are dead.
They are dead.
I assume. Yep. Or they're just really out of position.
Like, what are we doing?
Right? I don't know. They just told us to go over here. Okay. I think this conga line's probably gonna worm its way through here.
All right.
Hills are not cover, right?
No. They're.
Yeah. Okay.
Remember that your commander, if he ends his turn within 12 inches, he'll have to charge.
Right.
Or try to charge.
But I think I won him.
Probably do. Yeah.
Because I mean, he's big and angry and good at things.
Yep.
Um.
And he can shoot a ton before he charges.
Yeah. So commanders are move 16.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Low gravity.
Yeah.
Ain't no joke. Okay. So yeah, he'll just pop in around here. Follow up behind. Drones are also 16, and then the so the whole thing is 16,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Okay. Cool. So they're all just gonna.
Kind of line.
Yeah.
Just gotta go over there.
Yep.
Hank, our unit's gonna get shot a lot.
I mean, I'm hoping, because you've done some real damage to me on your turn. But now I feel like I'm in a slightly more advantageous position, at least on this one turn that I got.
Sure.
Okay. Oh, these are the dudes that jumped out.
Yes.
Oh. What does my fire strike guy do?
He gives you the extra attack.
Yes. Yes. So let's scoot these guys over here, because he does affect battles. Nope, just infantry.
It's just those guns.
Extra pulse pistols, pulse carbines, and pulse rifles. Yeah. Okay. Do the drones have that?
The drones are pulse carbines. I do not know if they're.
It doesn't
Oh.
say. Yeah, it's just models.
Yep. The drones do have
my Sept Ember units.
Yep.
Within 6.
The drones all have pulse carbines.
Okay.
They
Yeah.
all have 2 of them, so 2 additional shots per
Yeah.
pulse carbine.
Let's scoot these guys.
So that's a lot of extra attacks.
Let's scoot these guys all. I mean, they certainly want to.
I love this, just this huddle of Tau with guns pointing out, backing up,
Right.
staying a couple feet, no move, I'll shoot you if you move, man.
Alright, and then over here, they definitely want to fly away, or jump pack away, or low gravity away, or whatever.
They don't have jump packs. Yeah, they move slow.
Why? Oh, because they're not.
Because they don't have jump packs.
Yep.
I think they're 5.
The broadsides are 5
Yep.
times 2, 10.
Yeah. Which is still pretty respectable this turn.
Yeah. You know what? They'll,
They cannot go there.
why? Right, because they're vehicles. Yeah, what? Wait, why can't they?
Because they're unit cards, I think.
So they are. I mean, battlesuit?
Right, but they don't have.
Is it only infantry? I don't know.
I believe so.
Alright, well, we'll assume that is the case for now. That only infantry can climb into buildings. If someone in chat happens to know one way or the other.
Because otherwise it seems like for every other possible type it can't go up there.
But maybe it's just vehicles can't.
Well, it's beasts. I don't believe beasts can, or bikes can't, and bikes aren't a vehicle.
Aren't they?
No.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're not vehicles.
Well, that's what I mean. If anyone in chat happens to know, I'd be curious to see the wording. So at least I can jump in down here.
Yep.
And I can just barely get in cover here, staying an inch away from you.
So yes, we have now completely reversed our roles.
Yep.
In that the Death Guard are all huddled in the archaeological side in the middle, and the tower now surrounding them, shooting in.
Stay. Stay.
Just put it this way.
Alright, cool.
Alright.
That is all my movement.
Psychic phase!
Oh, wait.
Yay, psychic everything.
Wait, these two.
Oh, yeah.
Are these guys in combat?
They're not. You may not want to move them. So he has a marker light that's heavy.
Oh, they're not in combat. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
This moves 8.
Oh, that's my.
That's your plus.
That's my.
You
Yeah.
might want to jump it over there.
Yeah, because that will extend my half range.
Yeah.
What is the range on that thing? I think is just.
Which is something.
Okay. So if I can.
But it has a big jump.
Yeah. So yeah, plenty enough to plop it in
Yep.
my ear.
Alright.
One with the 2 little bunny ears.
Oh.
Yes, that is more. They all do. Or at least some do. Whatever. Drones. What's up?
Wouldn't affect anything with how you're doing this.
Okay. So no psychics.
No psychics.
So
The pain.
or no, wait. Would I want to stay over here so I can high power everything?
It doesn't affect those guys.
Oh, it doesn't.
It only affects the pulse rifle.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. So, a broadside. All right, yeah, we'll do those guys first.
Okay.
They have but one target.
Which one target is in the butt, and you're not marker lighting that thing at all.
I don't think I can.
Got 2 marker lights over there
Who?
with the extraction plugs.
Oh, yeah.
Unless you wanted it. Well, I would fire this guy first.
Yeah. Okay.
His job is to try to marker
Yeah,
light.
he's gonna marker light
Yeah.
the things. And he fails.
He's got a pulse. He's got a pulse card. 2 shots with that too.
Sure.
Highland Cowboy says it's great to see the Tau again.
Woo! All week, man. All week.
Yeah,
One hit.
it is Tau week, so
It is Tau.
stay with us. Stay with us all week for more Tau. No, I guess just 2 more because it's today, tomorrow.
So I would
That was
fire-
too much more.
I will be
Fire
kicking the
Warrior.
Tau's butts on Wednesday. I keep wanting to say Friday. Friday's not our stream day
No.
anymore.
I would fire 1 of those squads into these guys.
No.
Your goal is to get 1 marker light.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
Is that
so
what
it's
you
either
rolled?
1 or 4
Yeah.
are the 2 big goals.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, we got 1 marker light in there. That doesn't hit.
Nope. And then you've got the pulse cartridge in that squad too.
I'm sure.
Or pulse gun.
All right. So that. So I got the 1 or no, because it's 3 shots each now, right?
Yeah.
So 3, 6, 9. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
There's
6.
2 squads. There are 2 5.
Oh, right. Okay. I'm gonna separate these.
Some of them exploded.
Right. Okay. There we go.
Some of them held the ethereal down in the back.
Okay. So I got 4 pulse carbines,
Mhm.
3 shots each, 12 shots.
Mm-hmm.
They're all gonna unload into the Marines.
Yep.
Hit on 4s.
Yep.
No rerolls. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Force to wound.
Force to wound.
4s now, not 6s.
All right. 2 wounds.
Disgusting resilient.
Ah, jerk.
Alright, I fire your cock.
How disgusting.
The
Yeah.
one little dude left.
Yeah, because he's got the marker light also. Any of them.
Oh, he does. Okay. But now, do I want to?
Or you can fire the other squad, fire 1 marker light at that, and fire the squad in here.
Yeah. See, this is the question. So I am slowly now starting to have to decide where I want my marker lights to go.
Yeah. You got 2 marker lights here, and you've got 2 marker lights there. So have to fire here.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll have my dark blade.
Yep, Darkwood.
Dark blade, the fire cap.
The fire cast.
Fire
Fire.
cast fire.
Fire cast.
You're right. What's it called? Cadre fire blade.
There we go.
Yeah, we got there eventually.
Of the fire cast.
Okay. He's going to fire his marker light on the Marines.
Okay.
Yeah, Marines are higher priority.
And he's got 3 shots from his gun.
Sure. Cool. 2 hits.
3 hits. 2 hits.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. He hits on 2.
Jeez. Oh, so you're 2 hit before. Your marker light hit.
Oh, good.
Alright, so they got
Good.
1 marker light on me.
Okay. Feel a lot better.
Alright.
Hey, Abe, do you know what the towel list for tomorrow's looking like?
Nope.
We will have that up tomorrow
It's
morning.
looking like Tau.
2 wounds.
It look like a towel.
Alright, and then you got. I would fire the marker light, the other marker light
Yeah.
at that, and then all those guns here.
Yeah. From the strike squad.
Yeah, the other strike squad.
Okay. So I got the 1 marker light going on to the Land Raider.
Yep.
And then I got 2 dudes left. 3 dudes left. 3 dudes left.
Yep. 15 more shots.
Yeah. 15?
9 more shots.
I was like, hold on. I shouldn't have questioned it. Be like, yeah, 15.
I'm math good.
Alright.
Rerolling ones.
Rerolling, yes, because this is on the...
Yeah.
Okay.
No. 5 hits.
But the marker light on the Land Raider hits, which
Oh,
is
yeah.
nice.
And then 4 hits.
And then 4 hits on the Marines.
4 wounds.
Roll a wound. 1 wound.
Good. Sure.
Marker light on the Land Raider.
Hits.
Hits.
So that's
that's
marker lighted.
nice.
Alright, so those guys now?
Yeah, so we'll do them for sake of simplicity. So
So 6 shots.
6 shots, and they're within short range, so
Yep.
ideally I will get to roll damage, roll good. Wound, or hitting on... No, using, no. Those are broadsides. No, those are
Crisis. Let's hit off.
crisis. Okay.
4 is your rolling ones.
Okay, good. Good.
Alright.
1 hit. Wounding on 4.
4, yep. Cool. Alright.
Great.
Yep.
I did so much better last ball.
I know.
Okay. So now we'll get all of these guys into the
Okay.
so the breacher squads have their fancy guns.
Yep. 2 shots each.
Right. So at close range.
Yeah.
So how many are in close
They're
range?
all at close range.
Okay.
Eisenhower says, Matt, I hate to say it, but meow, 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 a little better.
Oh, sure.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah. No, that was not great.
That was really bad. He needed that to be good.
Yeah, definitely. So I have 10 of those guys, so
Mhm.
that's 20 shots.
Yep.
Because there's no trickery out
There's no
there.
trickery.
Okay,
You
20
can reroll
shots.
ones. You've got 2 marker lights, but 2 marker lights aren't going to have any effect on you if they both hit. Because you don't have any more marker lights.
Oh, yeah. And it does help, like it does add bonuses, but like nothing that's gonna benefit me in any way. Okay.
3 effects heavy weapons, you don't have any heavy weapons.
Right. Yeah. And then 4 is great, but
Yeah,
not there.
it's not there.
If I had focused all my marker lights on there... Oh, wait. No, I only have 2 left.
Yep.
Oh, well. If I had done better with my other marker lights. Hitting on 4s.
Yep.
Alright, rerolling 1s. Holding 2s and 3s.
There's definitely a fair amount of hits there.
Yeah, pretty good.
And these guys are pretty good when they hit. Alright. And then 3 to wound.
Yep. Rolling. Wounding on 3s would have been great because I got 10 3s? Jeez.
Alright.
Oh, come on.
3s to hit.
Come on, Tao. I thought you were good at shooting. Alright.
So that's these guys here firing into my plate.
And I need 3s to wound.
Yep. Alright, that's pretty good. 7? 6. Alright.
AP 1.
2.
Where am I? AP 2, yes.
So that's 4 fail. 1 dies.
Come on!
So that's 4 fail, and then I roll 3 6s for disgustingly resilient.
He's the worst!
There's nothing I don't even want to roll that's good.
I don't believe it.
Oh, man. Okay, so I have all my command...
That should have been 4 dead guys.
Yeah, should have been.
Ugh.
Alright, so I got my crisis suits and commanders.
Yep.
So we'll do the drones because
Sure.
you know that's
They've
a
all
lot of
got-
shots.
They all have 6 shots.
Right, because they have 2 carbines each.
Yeah.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm 9.
You should.
Oh, that's from this others. No, that's the guy itself.
OBI Tank says Matt needs a Sun Shark bomber. Mortal wounds for days.
I need a lot of things.
Possibly next time. So you've got 9 of them.
Yes.
No,
8.
8 of them.
Isendar says, I think I've worked it out. Matt's secretly playing for chaos.
And then you do have a drone controller, so you get +1 to hit for all their dice.
Sure.
So they're hitting on 4s,
Okay.
and you can reroll 1s.
So they are 6 each. That's 54.
Yes. So this is why drones actually are pretty good.
This is actually more annoying.
They're like so
All right.
many shots.
Yeah. Okay. So I got 20 here.
All
So
right.
I'll get 25. No, 27.
Yes, 27.
27 twice.
Yes.
Okay. 27 twice.
All right, you're hitting on 4s.
Can I move this? We're not using
Sure.
it. Bye,
You're
machine.
Oh, Pucci.
All right. So you're hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s.
This could be pretty big.
Yeah.
Let's see how this goes. Rolling 1s.
Yep.
No, okay, that's less than we saw at first.
That's actually pretty good.
Yeah. All right, and then pulling 2s.
Isendar wants to know if your breachers are still on the board.
They are. They're right here.
Yeah.
They were the ones who just fired. They did 4. I failed 4 saves, and then they did 3 disgustingly resilient saves. So
Yeah.
The 10 breaches killed a plague marine.
All right. 3.
All right. And reroll
Okay.
1.
Rolling these. There we go.
And then 4s to wound me.
Cool.
So this is only half of his drone fire.
Yeah.
And he's still got all his battle suits to fire.
4s.
Yep.
Alright. Is 9.
9. All right.
And I'll do all that again.
It's 3 failed. It's 5 failed saves.
Cool.
And then 4 made disgustingly resilient. Oh, another guy dies. That's 7.
Yeah.
It's
7 out of 9.
7 out of 9
Haha,
disgustingly
7
resilient.
of 9.
Yep, 7 of 9. Disgustingly resilient passed.
Alright. Oops. Alright, I'm taking it.
Take it.
Okay. Taking out 1s for rerolls.
Oh my god.
Pulling out 2s and 3s. Okay. Get out of there. Okay. Rerolls. Okay, cool. 4s to wound.
Mm-hmm.
4.
Wow. Alright, that was significantly worse than before.
Yep.
Fail 1.
I'm.
Alright, and the battle suits.
Yep. Alright, so. They got.
So each
Oh,
of
we're
the,
just going by what they have.
so
So
each
they
of the
have,
suits has 3 missile pods.
right. No, because this guy's got the fusion blaster or whatever.
Just give them all. Just do it. No, we didn't do it last time. They all have 3 missile pods.
Okay. And the missile pods are 2 each. Not
I believe they're-
Riptides. Crisis battle suits.
Yeah.
It's not on here.
Here, I'll look it up. I think it's
Nah,
okay.
I had a second ago. There it is. Missile pods, assault 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're strength 7, right?
Yes.
Cool. Alright.
So they have. So I have 3 of them, and they're 2 each, and they have 2 missile pods.
They have 3 missile pods each.
They have 3 missile pods
Yep.
each. So 3, 6, 9, 12.
Yep.
Cool. Okay, rolling
No,
1s.
18. They have 6 shots each.
They have 6. Okay,
Yeah.
so 6 more.
Yeah.
Rolling 1s. Okay, pulling 2. Or what do they hit on?
4s.
4s. Pulling 2s and 3s. Okay. Wounding on
Threes.
threes.
Yep. Alright.
Okay. 6.
6. Failed. 2 die.
Okay. And then my commanders. Commander Clean Sweep has the fusion blasters or whatever.
No, he has no response. Here's 2.
Sure. Alright, so
Yeah.
9.
9. Yep.
Okay.
He hits on 2 heroes.
Yes. Good.
Alright.
Moving on threes.
Yep. Ouch.
There we go.
Alright.
None. So that is 9 wounds.
9 wounds, alright. So that's 4 failed. 5 failed.
Cool.
3 more. But 7 failed.
Okay.
From Clean Sweep. There we go. Please take care of Clean Sweep of Liz.
Alright. Living it up to his name.
Disgusting Resilient. I only make 1.
There.
6 more my plague wounds.
This feels a little more.
You're like,
right.
whoa, okay, this is. Alright.
I was about to say we might need to return these casino dice.
Alright.
Or maybe we need to go
to Vegas.
Yeah, go to, I don't know, El Cortez in Las Vegas. I didn't realize some of these were stamped.
Or the Vegas Club.
Or, oh, Sands.
Or just Las Vegas, Nevada.
Sure. Alright, so,
Suncoast. Alright.
now I got,
6 shot.
Commander.
Commander, he has 6 shots with the plasma guns. Question, do you want
Oh, I have it backwards.
Yeah. Do you want to overcharge them?
With the plasma rifle?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't have. That is not a thing.
Oh.
You're thinking the iron rifle.
I am thinking of the iron rifle. Yeah, sorry. Plasma rifle.
Yep, so I'm just gonna shoot you.
Yep.
But this is, wait, so he has 3 of them.
With 2 shots each.
With 2 shots each because rapid fire.
Yep. You roll 1.
Cool.
Alright, these wound on 3s.
Yep. No.
2 wounds.
3 wounds.
3 wounds. 3 failed.
AP3.
Yep. And 2 more die.
Cool.
Alright, so that leaves me with 5 guys out of 20 left.
Okay. That's manageable. This I can deal with.
Alright, I do think that's all you're shooting though. They fire.
Yes. Fell back. Excuse me. Fired. Yes, I think that is everything.
Alright, so his battlesuit commanders turned it around and single-handedly killed like 9 guys.
Right, they were like, let me show you how to do it.
Alright, so Commander Ironsights must charge me though.
Yes. But you did not say there was any particular order.
No. Oh, you have other things that want to charge them.
Yeah. Let's charge you with. Can I just charge you with like a drone? Just like this drone?
You may. I'll get to Overwatch against it.
Yeah. No, because I don't. Because normally it'd be like, all right, because it's only 5 guys, you might just completely miss.
Well, remember, he can still put his wounds on onto that drone spot.
True. Before he moves. True. But they are like 8 shots each now, or whatever, ridiculous.
The drones, they do a lot of shots.
Yeah.
I mean, do you want to
No,
keep
alright.
you know what my drones are for? Of course.
Yeah, I mean a little. No, he'll just charge in.
All right.
He's just
so
gonna go. He's gonna go ham. I am playing to the nature of the.
I got 4 plasma guns. One of them hits.
Yep.
Does not wound.
Cool.
And then I got a grenade. Which gets 1 shot, which hits and wounds.
Looking for a 2, probably.
Yeah. Not 3, I believe.
Right.
A 4 definitely makes it. And then I got 2 bolters.
Wait, how many guys do you have?
5 guys. But they all got 2 shots.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Alright. Don't roll double ones.
Yeah.
It's not double ones. Alright.
He gets it.
Alright. Anyone else charging?
Yeah. Might as well get my other commander in there.
Okay.
Ooh. 6.
Definitely.
Okay. Cool. And I think that'll be fine.
Alright.
No, we'll get the. How good are crisis suits?
They're not that great.
Yeah. Ooh, no. No, that's fine. Okay, yeah, we'll just get the 2 commanders in there.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright.
I'll fight you.
So, assume you want to go with the big guy first.
Oh, right, this is... I don't know, because I'm getting too used to codexes now. So I flipped back and saw Mad Doc Grotznick, and I was like, he works for the Tau? And then I remember this is an index.
Index, yes. Alright, so he has 6
Yes.
attacks.
Okay.
And he hits on those.
Commander. Cool. He's got 4 attacks.
So he gets +2.
But he's got, because of the...
Because he's going crazy with
Right.
power.
Crazy with power. He hits on 3s,
Yeah.
wounds on 2s.
Yeah.
Any other fancy stuff I have to know?
I have -2 to my third.
Cool.
Hits on 3s.
Oh, right.
Yep.
Don't get to reroll 2s.
Nope.
Never mind, that went from cool to lame.
Oh.
2 wounds.
2 wounds.
2 fail. 2 die.
Cool.
And then your other commander gets to go.
Okay.
He's significantly not as good.
Yeah, that's fine. He's got 4 attacks.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s. Because marker light?
That's only a cheating.
That makes sense. Okay. Wounding on 3s.
Mm-hmm.
No wounds.
Alright. So I've got
I thought that would go a little bit better. Should have gotten more guys in there. But...
Power Fist against your commander. Hits once.
Sure.
Does not wound.
Highland Tower wants to know if anybody uses Tau Piranhas.
We have a number. You'll probably
Yeah.
see them this week. Nothing.
Cool.
I don't know about other people. I think they're pretty good. They just didn't quite fit the theme of this list, which was this specific 2-part list.
Right.
Alright. So, I now have an important decision to make. My Death Guard unit suffers massive casualties this turn, and if they take a leadership test, they will all go away. Or I can spend half of my remaining command points to keep them from running away. And there are a lot of points, but I have some triplets, so they are going to die.
Okay.
My remaining 3 guys.
Which also gives me 21 points. is that?
21 points.
Hey, I'm up to 31.
And I should have.
Take
I
two.
should have 31 again.
Darn it! Why?
I killed because of your broadside. She knows
You sure?
because I had 7 and I killed 10 for the broadside, 7 for the suit for the devilfish, 3 for the fruit, and 2 for the
All right, I'll take it.
for the oil.
It's not. It was 39 on his last turn,
Yeah.
not currently.
But that is a big bulk of my army gone right now. Cool. So that's unfortunate. At the start of my turn, so it's now my turn.
Yes. Keep in mind there is still low gravity.
There's still the gravity. I'm gonna give. Give whatever.
Okay.
So that's a command point for me, Jen. So Rhynus is coming for you, son.
Okay.
He's gonna leap with his agile grace over here.
Nurgle is known for his grace.
Boom.
How far can he move? Because doesn't he only move 4 normally? Man. Yeah.
My land raiders find where they are.
What is the nature of you needing the 10 points at the end?
I have to have infantry in this area.
Just like in the cover thing?
I have to have troops in it, yeah.
Okay. So they don't have to be like within an inch of the center of the board or whatever. Okay. Okay.
Alright. Flagging phase!
Ha ha ha! Why you
Shooting
still
phase! Alright, that living land raider is gonna fire. I'm trying to back suits.
Okay.
Yep. His bolters. 2 wounds.
Okay. 2 saves?
Yep.
Cool.
Storm bolter. 3 hits. Oh, sorry, 3 wounds.
Okay.
Alright, last hand.
Yeah.
Last hands.
I'm actually starting to consider if I want to save my drones.
One last cannon wound, -3.
Yeah. Looking for 5, 6.
Nope, not that.
How much?
3 wounds.
4 drones.
This last cannon.
Because it is a lot of shots, but they're not great at it.
Yeah.
So like, in the 54 that I shot, how many did die? 1?
Yes. But that's because I made.
Oh,
that's because I made 6 out of my. I failed 7 saves. So if they had been anyone else, it would have been like 7 Marines.
Yeah.
Which is pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Yeah. This one's gonna fire into the guys over there.
Yep.
So I like the last cannons. No wounds from last
Hey,
cannons.
good stuff.
All my heavy voltage hit. 2 wounds from heavy volters.
Okay. Going for 3s, 4s, 2 wounds.
Alright, so that will kill one.
Ah!
And
Wait, because one of them has a flame, right?
they all have one flame.
Oh, okay.
And then 2 wounds from strongholders. 2 wounds. Take it. Alright. This squad's gonna fire at
No,
the
no.
lone pathfinder there.
Survive.
So that's 2 wounds from plasma guns at -3.
Yeah.
This squad's gonna fire at one of the breacher squads.
Okay.
2 plasma hits, 2 plasma wounds, -3.
Dead.
They should have a 4 up, goes to a 3 up. They should have 6 ups. Remember, yeah. I believe.
4 goes to 3. Yeah. Okay. Cool. How many?
2.
6 hits. No.
And then bolters. 4. No. 3 up saves. Bolters.
Hey.
All right. And my other squad's gonna fire at one of your bigger of your 2 breacher squads over, or your strike squads over there.
Okay.
Plasma guns. 3 hits. 3 wounds, -3. Slap will just kill 3 of them.
Pop. Dead.
3 more wounds. I'll throw a grenade at you.
That's not very nice.
1 wound, 1 hit, 1 wound, 1 more save.
From the grenade.
Yeah.
What did we save on those? 4s. Oh no, so that's just 2 more.
All right.
Only 1 guy left.
That's all my shooting.
Hey.
First is, I want it to be. Rhynus is gonna charge Ironsights.
Okay.
For the fight we all wanted to see.
No one wants to see
Everyone wants to see it.
Well, let me shoot you first.
Yeah, take your watch. I guess you could grade it good if you wanted
I certainly do.
to. Should have thought that.
Okay. So, it's everyone within 6?
Yes.
I think that. Alright. It's, yeah, so everyone except like these 2 guys.
Sure.
And this last.
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe it's units, so I think it'll be.
Oh. I will check. Which certainly does make sense. A unit with insects. Okay, cool. So, yes, for the greater good.
Well, not great,
Alright, so, jeez. Alright, commanders have the missile pods, 3 of them, so that's 6.
9 shots.
No. Oh, right. Wait, no, why not?
Oh, sorry, 6 shots.
Yes.
Yep.
They're not pulse
Nice.
cards.
The commander, 6 shots.
Yes.
1 hit.
2 hits.
2 hits. Okay.
Wounded on. What's your toughness? 3s? 1 wound.
-1 to save.
Yes.
1 wound.
D3 damage.
Okay.
3!
2 more.
Sure. Hey!
3 damage, alright.
Cool. So, second commander. Commander, clean sweep.
That was. Yes.
Oh, right. Okay. He's got the fusion blasters.
Plasma. Not blaster.
Whatever they're called. The plasma rifles.
Yep.
So, he's got 3 of them. So 6 shots.
Yep.
1. Wounded on 3.
Yep.
Wound. -3.
Nope.
1 damage.
Good.
No. Okay.
And they each have 6 shots.
With the missiles?
Yep.
Okay.
Nothing. 1.
1 wound. 1.
Saves.
And then...
Go down, man. Get in there.
Last guy.
Get in there. Let's go.
1 wound.
Saves.
Ugh.
And then you got
3 drones.
3 drones, 6 shots. So 18 shots with drones. So many shots! I
Yeah.
just want to walk over there and hit you.
No.
Why do you have to shoot me so many times? Why do I get shot
Yeah.
50 times? It's
Charging Tau can be real dangerous.
like so many shots. 2 hits.
Yep.
Alright. Nothing.
Yeah.
Alright. And I get it there.
No.
Uh,
That could have been a lot better.
and my other squad is going to charge your one guy over there.
Oh no!
They make it.
Well, I get to shoot
You
you.
get to shoot me.
Because he did not
He
overwatch.
did shoot me.
No.
No. Okay. So Rhynus on your dude.
Sure.
With my 6 attacks. I got 4 hits.
Okay.
Three wounds.
Okay.
You have 4 performance.
Hey! Made them all!
Son of a gun.
How's it feel?
Not good. Not good. Over there, power fist.
Hey, I could spend my 2.
No,
I'm saying
flail.
should just jump right into it.
Flail. Take your Commander Ironsights attacks back.
Alright, he's got 6 attacks.
Yep.
Putting on 3s.
Yep.
Rad.
2.
Putting it on 2s. Pretty good.
Alright. 5 saves.
5 saves.
Alright, so make 2.
Sure.
Deal 3. So 3 hits, that's why I was 2 more wounds. Relapse.
That feels right.
You have 6 wounds, so I have a single wound left.
Oh no.
And then I made 2 wounds, so I rolled 2 saves. 4 plus, he takes mortal wounds for that. Nothing! Alright, that's my turn. I got 3 points for killing that squad over there, and 3 points for killing this squad. No, 6 points for me.
Wait.
And your turn. What happens? What's the random thing?
Blah! 4.
4.
Also, we have 13 minutes
Yep,
left.
we'll finish up that turn.
Yep.
All units automatically pass morale checks and may not advance.
And may not advance. That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going.
Cannot leave combat.
Oh, right, you're right. No, I'm just gonna.
Do you want to use a command point to get anything special?
You have 3 of them.
Give
Last
your guy
turn.
+1 attack.
Uh.
You want to give
Sure.
Ironsights +1 attack? Or you can have some flex, I don't know, whatever you want.
Yeah. Yeah, +1 attack.
Alright, +1 attack.
Okay. So these guys.
Initiate.
Yeah, medium range is fine. No, you know, we'll
Get
move
it
on.
up.
Yep. They're all gonna jump in.
Alright.
Try to. Yeah. So they're gonna. Right in here.
You want to shoot this one or this one?
This one.
This one's on the cover.
But they're on the objective.
Sure.
These guys, they need 8, right? We decided?
Yep.
Okay, so this one over here. Here. Cover both faces.
Remember the jump one to stay first.
Right.
This is this one.
Yeah, so these are also gonna. Right here, because it's like 3 or 6.
One attack those guys. What are you looking for?
The extra shots.
The extra shots from the fire
Oh, okay.
and all the extra drones in here.
Right. Okay. Yes.
Is it all the right guns?
Yeah, no, just turn back right here.
Alright. Alright. Shooting phase.
Yes. Okay.
Who just want broadsides?
Oh, they're gonna split up.
Where are they going? Alright.
Oh wait, no, you didn't move. Right?
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay, so I'm still in close
Yep.
range.
Fire them. Do it.
I'm gonna do it. 4 shots, right? 'Cause
4
it's
shots.
2 each.
Yep. 3 hits.
3 hits.
Force to wound.
Oh, marker lights.
I don't think you have any good to do. 1 wound. Fail my save.
Yeah.
Roll 2 and pick the highest.
Oh yes, good.
Alright, 3 more. Broadsides.
Yeah. They'll also unload on the
Alright.
4 railguns.
Actually, I guess you can fire your cadre if you want to try to do one more cadre first.
Yeah. Cool. Because he hits on a 2.
Alright.
Railguns.
2 hits.
Snake.
Snake point.
Nah.
You got them.
Yeah, I think I'd rather save some more. Well, how many points is a...
19.
How many ones is that left?
It has 8 wounds
I'm not gonna be able to kill it.
left. Okay. You got all the smart missiles. Unless they want to fire over here at these guys since they don't really want to sight.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Smart missile systems will do now.
Okay.
It's 4 each. Right?
Yep. And they got 2, so that's 16 shots.
Yep.
Snake eyes again.
It's not snake eyes if you roll 8 ones.
Isn't Snake Eyes is a G.I. Joe, right?
It's many snake eyes.
Isn't there a Snake Eyes G.I. Joe?
Probably.
Is that not one of like the ninja dudes?
I only played. I never watched the show really. I had all the figures.
I know like nothing. Well, if there is a Snake Eyes G.I. Joe, that needs to be like, you need to draw that as math avatar.
Hey.
Yeah.
What am I doing? Hitting on
3s, I think.
3s.
Those guys.
That's pretty good. What? Okay. Wounding on 3s? No. 4s.
5?
Yes. Okay.
Doesn't matter at this point. Alright, who's next?
I guess all the drones on them as well.
Okay, you got 3 drones left.
4.
One of them.
No, this is the fancy one.
Yep.
Yes, 3 drones left.
Alright, 18 shots.
Yep.
Hit on 3s. Or sit on 4s.
4s, yeah.
I used another command point, by the way, Jen.
That's pretty good.
Alright, force to wound.
Yes. 7. Alright.
2 fail. 3 fail. 2 more die.
Cool.
Got 2 guys left there.
Alright. We'll get. Oh, this is the whole squad,
Yep.
right? Okay, so we'll do 1 on the 2 on them, 1 on them.
Just do one on them.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Okay. Oh, right, because I still have the.
Still have the breaches.
Yeah, the breaches.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's 9 shots.
Mm-hmm.
Hitting on 4.
Yep.
Cool. 6 wounds.
Sorry, wounding on 4s. Right? Are they rocket pods or smart? No, they're rocket.
Those are the missile pods.
Yeah.
Strength 7.
Alright. 1.
Okay.
How much damage did these do?
Yes. 1. Cool.
Alright, my last guy there.
Alright. Yeah, I guess the only thing I have left to shoot with is the breachers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And you have your other commander, but he can't see.
Right, yeah, that's fine. Okay.
If you kill that guy, you win the game.
How's that?
I mean, if you kill that guy and kill my commander, you win.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, we'll fire that. Every one of them, close range. 2 each. So 8.
I mean, they're 2 squads, so you can do 5 and 5. Or
5 and then 3?
5 and then 3.
Okay, we'll do the 3 on him.
Okay.
So it's 9. No,
6. 2 shots.
2 shots.
Just right.
They're not touches.
3 hits. Here's the wound.
Great.
3 saves. Cool.
Okay.
Alright. And we got 10 shots on there.
Yep.
Not low.
You can do it.
4 to hit. Yes. 3's to wound.
Yeah. Not so great.
3.
3.
1 fails.
Sure. Alright, so that's all my shooting. So I'm going to charge them with my creatures. Well, just to slow them down, because you get a turn after this. Okay. I'm gonna fight you.
Yep.
Fight times.
So I have.
Are you charging the other commander in there?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Alright, yeah. You got,
So Ironsights has 7 attacks.
Yep.
And on 3s. And on 2s.
Yep.
Cool.
5s?
5 wounds.
Alright, let's see if I can make this. That's 2 made, that's 3 failed. I'm gonna spend a command point and reroll one of these.
Okay.
Made it. Cool. So on these 3, on 4 plus, you take damage.
Sure.
You take 1 mortal wound.
Okay.
Not kill him. Exactly enough to kill him.
Hey!
Alright, so Ironsights cuts down Lord Rhynus, the viral, and then that will give Matt an additional 16 points.
Hey!
Nice.
And at the end of the game, his commander's alive, so he gets 10 points. And I do not have any infantry left within the thing, so I don't get anything. So that's an additional 10 points on top of that.
Thumbs up.
And we will call it there. I don't think I'll be able to come back at this point anyway. I'm pretty beat up. I've got just a couple squads left, and Matt would have been able to whittle me down a little bit more. So
Yeah.
it's a good game.
I was skeptical.
A nice comeback for the Tau.
Tal Empire.
Tau at the end.
Sept Ember will always come up on top.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I really had hoped that Rhynus, with the turn that he had a couple rounds of combat with the broadsides, I'd hoped he was going to kill those. That would have given me 20 points.
You had a couple like really good volleys and then a couple just like really not so good.
My Rhino, I got that one really good shot with the lattice cannons. Other than that, they really let me down. I fired a ton of lattice cannons at his crisis suits in the back. Really never did anything to them. I fired a fair amount at the broadsides and didn't do anything to them. I don't think either of those broadsides are wounded. You had a lot of drones and those were really annoying.
Yeah.
Eating up those shots.
Yeah.
But Matt played well. Again, we had a pretty interesting game where he started off defending this. I charged into it and he scattered off, and then I ended up on top of it with him attacking me.
Yeah, and like I said, I thought
like a
I
game of
was
King of the Hill.
crushed.
Yeah.
But yeah, the last turn or two really turned around.
Yeah. So we saw again the initial defense held off for as long as they could, and then mostly got wiped out.
I think it was that one turn when I had all the drones and the fire cast and all that.
And you were able to kill about 17 plague in that big unit playing ring.
Yeah.
Wipe it out from about 17 models to nothing, just throwing in a huge amount of firepower. So but that's what Tau do. So that was the strike force that came in the nick of time. Deep struck in there. I rolled a ton of good dice in there, but Matt managed to pull it out there. So now Commander Ironsights has the relic. There are no ethereal left to hold him back. And next time we'll see what happens, what he does with that, and what foul beings from the war come to take it back.
I thought you were talking how foul we are. It's like no, we're good.
But yeah, that's our game today. I'm Stable A.
I'm Matt.
And behind the camera, we have our amazing Jen.
There she is.
Hey. But like I said, tomorrow we'll be back with day 2 of Tau Week. Commander Ironsights will take control of his Tau fleet and do what they need to do now that he has this amazing power at his control. And it's totally a good idea to continue using it.
Oh yeah.
And do all kinds of stuff with it, and there'll be absolutely no repercussions.
Speaking of horrible artifacts that will bring no possible repercussions,
Yes.
join us after this for our NeverQuest D&D campaign.
Oh, good.
I thought that was a good segue.
That was
That
a
was a great
really
segue.
good. And don't forget, we've also got on Wednesday, we're going to be showing off Shadespire here. So don't
And
forget.
I'm going to be spanking the pants off of the Tau with my Craft World Eldar.
Yes, so we'll have Eldar versus the Tau on Wednesday, and then after that we'll have Shadespire. They've said we can show us off, so we will be playing.
Okay.
We'll be playing
Hotness.
several full games Wednesday afternoon.
We got also a big old pile of other models.
We got a
just
lot
off
of
camera.
terrain,
We
and
got a
we're
lot
going
of
to be doing a
things.
bonus
Yep.
special terrain building stream sometime in the next couple weeks.
Yeah,
We're
got a
not
lot of
certain
exciting
yet
things
when,
coming up.
Mhm.
but it's happening.
And,
And it's September, so if you like what you see here, shoot us a follow,
September.
shoot us a subscription, tell your friends, tell your enemies, tell your coworkers, tell everybody to come hang out with us because we do this for the community. We love seeing you guys in here.
It's true.
All the
we do.
Warhammer. And always send us pictures of your armies. Or send us your armies and we'll play with them.
Yep. If you
Whatever.
want to do that, that's
It's
great
true.
too.
We've had at least 2 people send us armies.
Yeah.
Yep.
We borrowed armies from people so that we could play different things. Like, we're all about it.
We take good care of our
Community.
stuff, so don't worry about that.
Sometimes. I only flip tables sometimes.
Almost
And I
always.
haven't lost any games yet, so I haven't flipped a table. It's good.
Yeah.
So
All
that's
right.
our show.
That's it. We'll see you guys in half an hour for Never.
Bye.